back. We all are now sitting at the table, even though some of us were already here. Welcome. Welcome to the start of our 24-hour longest day marathon, raising money for the Alzheimer's Association. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's going to be a long haul. So for those of you who are ready to sit through the whole thing with us, I hope you have your caffeinated beverages and all manner of snacks ready. It's also important to stay hydrated, so remember to do that.
It's water.
My name is Jordan Caves-callarman.
Not water.
I am the marshal of this game, and that's because we're going to be starting everything off with Wildcards, which is our journey through the strange, the twisted, the dark, and supernatural places in the Weird West, and also the expanse of the human experience.
Whoa, okay, experience this time.
See, I made it different.
Nice.
I made it really heady.
You're changing it up.
But before we jump into everything, I just want to bring up a couple points. So first of all, please, we should thank everyone who has donated so far. So thank you, Double Up Omega. Thank you, Gunslinger Andy and Historian of Nukes for your resub.
Woo woo.
Thank you, Gunslinger Andy, for the donation. Thank you, Siamath, for the donation. Emperor Riptide, Average Human, and Nightsteed. Thank you guys very much for the donation.
Thank you.
You get big whoops.
I'm trying to whoop for everybody, but it's going real fast.
And Darius Hellstrom, thank you for the donation,
Yes.
and we will get that worked out.
Yes, we're going to figure that out for you. Yes, so everyone remember, if you are donating to us tonight, please go through the Tiltify link, because if you go through our old stuff, it is not going to work for everything tonight. And you want to get entered in those prize giveaways, and we want to help raise money for an awesome cause, because every $2,000, like Dom said, we unlock a new prize pack. But
They're really cool.
there will be a grand prize drawing.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some cool stuff in it. But the thing I'm most excited about in the grand prize drawing, I'm just going to pull this up here because it's so heavy.
Oh, it's amazing.
This is
so cool.
This is the Deadlands Classic Hellstrom brand whiskey box, and inside of here is a full-color 20th anniversary Deadlands Classic rulebook. There are 2 sets of Deadlands Fate chips, 2 Deadlands action decks, a set of Deadlands dice, some adventures. There's a bunch of awesome stuff in here, and also there were only 500 of these ever made for their Kickstarter, so this is a very limited edition item. And you will be getting it if you win our grand prize, along with a bunch of other awesome stuff.
So I'm enormously jealous of where you're at.
Yes.
We
To an
all are.
absurd extent.
We are all very jealous. So we have a lot of stuff to jump in here with. Thank you very much, Peter Buxton, for the resub. Wow.
Woo!
David Flagel for the donation,
you.
and Mortum and Terratum for the resub.
Thank you, guys.
Just so you guys know, even though this is a charity marathon, we are also still doing subscription and resub pieces of Cursed Spanish Gold for everyone at the table. So be sure and let Tyler Boyce know in chat who you would like your resub reroll to go to. But let's meet everybody. We already met me. I run the show here, at least during Wildcards, not everything. But let's meet everyone here at the table. So we finally have the full group back together tonight. Jordan was gone, but now he's back. And we're gonna see what Gabriel has been up to this whole time. But let's meet everybody. I wanna know your name. I wanna know your character's name. And I would like to know what your character's state of mind is right now in the situation you're in.
Okay.
And I'm not going to recap before that, so you're going to have to cast your mind back to last week and remember where we are. And we'll start with Dom.
Hi, my name's Dom Zook, and I play the gunslinger James Bogue. And my mind right now is...
Do you remember where we are?
well, yeah.
Vanna, thank you very much for the host.
Thank you for the host.
Yeah, thank you. Singularly focused. Yeah. I'm good. Great. Perfect. Let's go wherever we need to.
Great.
Bogue is maybe starting to get a little annoyed at things that are happening that are steering him away from his stated mission.
Just a tiny bit annoyed by the fact that Gabriel Prior had to go and get kidnapped.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Should have thought about that. How much it was inconveniencing Bo.
Yeah, well, it's true. But I think he is also, because over the last several episodes, he's really started to feel the familial atmosphere of this group. So he is now feeling somewhat of a fatherly, brotherly kind of feeling towards Rosaline. So he is committed to getting her in a good headspace, because selfishly he needs her, but also he does not like seeing her the way that she has been. So he is trying to get her back in the game. So that's
Rosaline's been in a rough place lately.
Yeah.
in case anyone hasn't noticed.
Understatement.
And then right next to James Bogue, we have.
Hey everybody, I'm Gaurav, and I play the consummate.
You lost
One more?
me.
You sure? Consummate frontiers gentleman, Hal
Yeah.
Mountain. Where his mind is currently. So there's always weird stuff happening in this group. And he's usually the least weird one out of that. So it's been pretty normal, save for that one visit by a little girl at a campfire that was probably a dream. That didn't happen, really, I'm sure.
Got a little bit of that doubting Thomas still in your,
Yeah, I mean, why
your
would
DNA.
popcorn? Why? Yeah. But so he, at this point, feels like he's just sort of along for the ride and trying to protect everybody while we go through that crazy ride.
Yeah.
And so that's how he feels currently.
Okay. All right. We'll jump across the table to.
Hi, my name is Meghan Caves, and I play Rosaline Byrne. I think Rose is doing really well. Like, she's like...
The best
you
she's
know,
ever been.
Yeah, best she's ever been. No, well, where it ended last was, I'll just share that, was Quentin O'Loughlin showing up. And again, a lot of this information with Quentin O'Loughlin is on Rosaline's wiki, but it is from someone from her past in which she stole some things from, which has kind of led her to be the huckster that she is today.
Exes, right?
So she's definitely, the Blackwood Society is the one thing that she's legitimately afraid of. This is something that is a very big deal to her, and she doesn't really know where to proceed here. So she's kind of in this place of she's trying to keep it together, because she doesn't know if Gabriel's okay. She doesn't know what to trust. She was already in a bad headspace before all of this happened, and she's also really trying to keep her wits about her enough to handle the situation, because she can't use her usual techniques here. She knows she has to be smarter than that, because the Blackwood Society and Quentin are a lot smarter than she's used to dealing with.
The Hussman, thank you very much for the donation.
Thank you.
And then last but not least, returning to the Wildcards table after a 2-week hiatus.
Hi, I'm Jordan Pridgeon, and I am playing Prospector Todd Fisk. Oh wait, no, I'm still playing Gabe. Wink. Not dead.
Not dead.
No, I'm playing Gabriel Prior, who is a con man who often pretends to be a preacher and did for quite a long time until everything went crazy, and then he was chosen by some higher power and now can do miracles of some sort, and has been dealing with that and has disappeared. And I honestly don't know how he's feeling right now. Not all that well. I kind of... Yeah, let's find out.
Jordan
Right?
has been trying to get me to engage with him about what has been going on with Gabriel the entire time he's been gone, and I have steadfastly refused to in the nicest, most polite way. Mortem and Terratum, thank you very much for the donation.
Yeah, Jordan won't tell me anything.
I won't. So that's cool. We've met everybody now, and we're all up to speed on where everyone is and what's up with them and whether they're alive or not. So,
Maybe.
why don't we go ahead and saddle up?
Okay.
So it's been a long road so far this season on Wildcards. The posse has been trekking through Arizona. Stump-O-Matic, thank you very much for the
Thank you.
donation.
Thank you so much.
In search of any sign of the surgeon heading towards the Sonoran Desert, and also looking for a member of the Twilight Legion by the name of Virgil Price, who might have some information on what they can do in the face of chaos, the reckoner who walks the earth. They've met many strange things along the way, but Gabriel Prior was taken by the Blackwood Society, and Rosaline has been at her wit's end, already before that haunted by nightmares. And this just made it all so much worse.
Phineas.
What?
Phineas.
Too.
Thank you.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
Finally, this led them all to Phoenix, and a direct confrontation, finally, with the Blackwood Society.
Ooh, thank you, Eric.
Mostly Eric, thank you for the donation.
Those both kind of came at the same time. So.
Yeah.
I thought we were just going to ignore
Thanks,
Eric.
mostly Eric.
I mean, it's Eric.
Yeah, I know.
Eric.
And finally, at the end of last episode, the appearance of Quentin O'Loughlin, a higher up in the Blackwood Society, who at one point was an old flame of Rosaline's and also a mentor.
Kind of a, yeah.
A mentor of sorts. from whom she stole her copy of Hoyle's Book of Games and lit out to make her own way in the world. And that's where we'll be jumping back in. But before we do, we are not doing toast tonight.
What?
Because it's not possible with the way we have everything set up for the donations tonight, but we will be toasting to all of you. We're going to be toasting to all of you who are tuning in to help us out with this, to donate, and to help us fight Alzheimer's. So thank you very much to all of you watching. We toast to you.
To you.
To you!
Set them up and knock them down. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
And
everybody.
I have a few things to give out. The T-Boys would like to give their last reroll to Rosaline Byrne.
Thank you. I will probably need it.
Team voice.
Gunslinger Andy would like to give their piece of cursed Spanish gold for subbing to a Rosaline Byrne.
Thank you. I will also probably need this one.
Historian of Nukes would like to give their piece of cursed Spanish gold to Gabriel Pryor.
Thank you, Historian of Nukes.
Assuming he's alive.
Yeah.
You're wasted it.
To whoever I'm playing.
Peter Buxton would like to give a piece of cursed Spanish gold to whoever currently has the least, which I believe is Howell Melton.
That's me.
With none, but now one.
I'll take the pity
You
one.
got one.
And Mortem and Territum would like to give a piece of cursed Spanish gold to Gabriel Pryor.
Hey, thank you.
We have
Wasted
also
pieces of cursed
also unlocked the first 2 tiers. So we unlocked the first tier before we even began this marathon, thanks to the mysterious strangers who jumped in early on donating towards our cause. So that first one is a draw.
Draw.
So who's going to be
You said
drawing?
it first.
That's not how it works.
Rosaline Byrne.
I saw you say that, and I thought it was a bad idea.
Rosaline
I said
Byrne.
it first.
Draw.
Draw.
Give me
Draw.
your card.
What do you got?
Catnap.
What?
Feisty Geisty
thank
one.
you,
Thank you for your
Feisty
sub.
Feisty.
You know, time to take a
Thank
nap.
you. I was like, right. All I need was a little. All I need was a little. Should I? This card is for me. Play when a character has at least a half hour of undisturbed downtime to restore a character as if she had a full night's rest. This restores all power points and removes all fatigue. This card was written for me
That is
Wow.
the
right
most
now.
useful card you could have possibly
Oh my
drawn.
god!
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Just
Holy
lie down
shit.
here in the middle of the room you're
Hold
in
on,
and take a
Now
nap.
Jordan's
Hold
like,
on.
never give them 30 minutes of spare time.
Also, we have unlocked the second reward tier. Thank you guys so much, which is a fistful of cursed Spanish gold for the table.
All
That is
right.
out here for everybody. Yes. And I would like to point out one more thing I forgot. There are a couple of reward tiers during Wildcards that if we hit those donations, they will sweeten the prize pack, the first prize pack that is drawn. So we will be adding in a Savage Worlds core rulebook and potentially a Dungeon World bundle of PDFs. So that is something we're working towards. The
Thank you.
Bard.
Thank you, Bard.
Thank you for the donation.
Dungeon
draw
World.
some- let's
that
draw
was,
some-
that was my first game on Saving Throw. We ran that Dungeon World campaign.
Memories.
Fun.
Let's draw some fate chips.
Okay.
And because Gabriel Prior has been gone for so long, I will let him draw first. Gabriel Prior, you draw 5, and remember the legend chip is still in the hat and up for grabs.
What about the
Buddy.
chaos
The
chip?
chaos chip is gone. It was.
I used it.
I put it in the hat by mistake last time.
Oh.
after
All
it was
right.
used.
Nope. I got 4 white and a red.
4 white and a red. Pretty bad for 5.
Great draw.
Japan.
Rosaline Byrne, draw 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
I got 2 white and a blue.
2 white and
Nice.
blue, not the worst.
Not bad.
Hal Melton?
3 red.
Greece.
I don't know.
No.
Ireland is not.
No, it's the opposite.
So.
I got
orange.
2 white and a blue.
2 white and blue, yeah.
2 white and a blue. It's
You
popular
got
choice.
Spain.
Spain, which is
James Bogue?
actually yellow and red.
Would you like to break the combo by drawing 3 whites? The James
Combo
the
breaker.
James Bogue special?
Yes, I would.
Cal Stoneham, thank you very much.
Stonehuff.
You didn't break. Oh, you
And
did.
James Bogue got 3 white, just like I said he would, because
American.
I am magic.
Wah.
I'm gonna get 1 for each of you, so I got 2 white,
Don't
and
keep the legend
I
chip.
got, doesn't matter, I can't keep the legend chip, a red and a blue as well.
Nice.
And I would like to point out really quickly,
Okay.
and when I say we, I mean the mysterious strangers in chat, unlocked quite a few doozy
Oh, right.
reward tiers last session that I did not fully anticipate the full scope of. So this is going to get very interesting.
Uh-oh.
So let's jump in, shall we?
Oh God.
That worries me.
You guys find yourself, as you left off last time, in the mysterious lair in Phoenix, Arizona,
Much bigger room than I thought.
of the Blackwood Society. Well, you know, they can do interesting things with space nowadays. So this is the front door where you all came in. So if you guys could arrange yourselves over there. No. You were we're all over here.
Rosalie was asleep.
No, Gabriel Prior, you're not here. You're not here. You're not here. Not here.
Can I have I need one of these, don't I?
One of what?
Fatigue.
Yes, you do. You do need a fatigue.
what?
Denton was sitting here in this chair, and then entering from this other door that seemed to lead not to the back alley, as common sense would dictate, came Quentin O'Loughlin.
Thank you,
J. Matthews 85. Thank you very much for the donation.
Much appreciated.
And that's where we had picked up, with Quentin walking in and greeting you, Rosalie. And I believe, if memory serves, he said something along the lines of, well, my little Irish rose, you finally come back to me.
It seems it's the other way around. You've come out here.
Yes, we've been sparing no effort in order to track you and your friends down. Denton here has been very, very zealous in his pursuit, actually. Was there not a fourth member of your group? Denton, I thought you said there was a ranger of some kind accompanying these people. And Denton kind of cocks an eyebrow and looks over at him and says, I took care of the ranger, Quentin. And as he says that, he kind of pulls a sleeve back and reveals a leather band around his wrist with a small red stone glinting on it. And Quentin looks sharply over at him and says, Denton, that is not a toy to be played with. Kindly remove it. We're fine now. And Denton looks quite chastened. This is his mentor as well. And with downcast eyes, removes the band and puts it in his pocket. Bash and Phils, thank you very much for the donation. So, Denton tells me that you have begun the process of making amends.
I don't fully know what I'm making amends for. I can guess at a bit of it, but I don't understand what is so important about me here. Why have you come all this way? It's been such a long time.
Well, Rose, I should hope that you would remember we once shared something quite special, you and I.
Of course I do. Remember that. It's not about that. It seems like it's a bit more than that, unless I am mistaken.
Well, I have to be honest. It's not entirely up to me. You know, it's society rules and all of that. There are certain breaches in decorum that we cannot stand for.
Well, you would never share a whole lot of the society with me, so I don't know those rules.
John Rober and Mike Shackelford, thank you very much for the
Thank
donation.
you.
So much.
Well, I was more than willing to let you in, Rosaline, but before I could, you left in the dead of night with some possessions of mine, I believe, and embarrassed me quite a lot in front of my society compatriots.
Well, that wasn't my intention.
Now come now. Doug and Ginger!
Whoa!
Thank you
My
very
mom and
much.
dad!
That's your mom and dad.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Wow.
for finally and getting to watch.
This is what he does.
I dress up like a cowboy on the internet.
John the Babs.
Look, she's so great.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
for
Thanks
the
for the
bits.
bits.
You raised a good kid.
Yes, well, Rosaline, there's no need for any of this. No dissembling. I learned long ago my lesson. I made the mistake of allowing myself to feel some affection for you, and I know that now I see you're not the kind of person who can return affection like that. But I understand that, and I'm here to forgive you and to welcome you back into the fold of the society.
Welcome me back. I was never in it in the first place.
Well, no. As you know, women are not allowed to join the society. I mean, you all understand. Times being what they are.
What? No. Do you?
But I have petitioned the higher-ups, and they agree that if you fully make amends, you are to be fully pardoned and welcomed in.
Pardoned for what? For the book?
And more.
For the gym?
Yes.
Is that all?
Well, no, there is one more part of this that must be upheld. You've been punished with your bad dreams. You have paid penance by returning the scalpel to us, at which point Denton holds up the scalpel, and he's holding a cloth in each hand to separate the two pieces from his skin. And Quentin looks at it. Emperor Riptide, thank you very much for the donation.
Just to clarify, I had the other piece, but I don't think I ever gave it to them.
Oh, you have the other piece?
Yeah, she gave you
I was
one
holding
piece.
one. Yeah.
Oh, you have one piece of
Yeah.
it. Oh, okay. So he just has the one piece.
Okay.
It's incomplete. It's broken.
Well, how else was I going to defeat that thing?
Well, that's not really our concern, but this will not do. I'm very sorry. And he walks back and knocks on the door behind him. And it is opened up, and a large group of hooded figures in the black raven-esque robes of the Blackwood Society walk into the room. Two of them are carrying a bound and gagged figure on a chair, and that bound and gagged figure is instantly recognizable to all of you as Gabriel Prior.
So where's little Gabe?
Oh, he's right there.
You're doing little Gabe?
Yeah, little Gabe.
All right.
Little tiny Gabe right here.
Wait, okay.
Not little boy Gabe.
Everybody like little Gabe.
No!
And they just start kind of spreading out in the back area here, keeping a close eye on all of you.
As soon as they bring him in, I'm going to move over towards him.
Rosalie, stop. If you make any sudden moves, any missteps, if any of you do anything that could be construed in the least bit threatening, first we will kill him, and then we will kill all of you. Did I make that clear?
What is it that you want? What do you want? You want the other half of the knife? He has it. He has it. He has the other half. You can have it. Just give him back to us. I'll do anything. I'll join your society, whatever it is you want.
I know. Is that true?
Yeah, I got it. And if the trades you want, we'll do it.
Toss it over here. So you throw it out, and it kind of lands near this rug here in the middle, and Denton kind of stands up and walks over and pulls out another handkerchief from his pocket and goes to pick it up. And Quentin says, well, perhaps this can be reforged, but still, this cannot go unanswered.
What cat?
And he turns back. So Gabriel looks largely fine. He's tied to a chair very tightly, it looks, and he's gagged as well. He has a black eye, but other than that, he seems to be all right. But Quentin turns back and nods to one of the initiates wearing a robe, and that initiate steps forward and pulls some sort of ritualistic knife out of a sheath on his belt. And Quentin says, take a finger.
I'm going to pull a knife and throw it at that guy.
So, before you say that, there's one small detail that I left out that's very important to what's happening here. As soon as they brought Gabe out and they fanned out in this room, all of them except for the one that pulled a knife held up a hand, and all of their hands started to exude this sort of like oily black absence of light that just sort of fluttered around their hands, almost like feathers. And they just have them extended and pointed out at you. You get the impression that whatever they are doing is the equivalent of pointing a loaded gun in your direction. Denton, sitting in his chair, trying to look relaxed, has also raised a hand, but he is just kind of lazily making some sort of motion back and forth, and some sort of energy is swirling around his hand, and he has his eyes directly locked on you, Rosalie. That is what is happening as this black-robed initiate goes over to Gabriel. Do you still pull a knife and throw it?
I mean, I will move towards it, but instead I will
Rose?
say,
Quinn, don't. You don't need to do that. I did what you asked. You didn't give me any information. You don't need to do that. Why? Don't punish him for me.
These aren't my rules. Take it.
No, just do what. I'll do whatever
And the
anything we can
initiate
do.
comes over, and the blade starts to glow like a slight dull red, and he pulls up your left hand, Gabriel, and slices off your left pinky finger. Now the blade seemingly has been heated in some way, and it cauterizes the wound so that you don't start gushing blood, but the pain is intense. And you can see Gabriel just kind of struggling against his bonds.
Why did you do that? Why you didn't have to do that? Just, I'll do whatever you want. Just let him go.
I told you, Rose. There are rules. Now I understand. We spoke to Mr. Prior before he was forced to be gagged because his sharp wagging tongue got the better of one of my initiates who darkened his face. Now, I want to assure you that that initiate has been properly punished. His tongue was taken and his memories removed, and he's been left to wander the gutters of Boston, so you'll be glad to hear that justice has been served. We were told not to lay a finger on Mr. Prior until you were here.
For what reason?
But Rose, what you're feeling right now, he speaks of it as love, but you and I know you're not someone who can offer that to someone else. You may have even gone as far as convincing yourself that that's what you feel for this Gabriel Prior here, but really, we both know that's not the case. Everything is an angle for you, a manipulation.
That's not true.
I see that now.
That's not true. That's not all I am.
Oh, come now, don't delude yourself. Now, as far as I can see, we're square for the unfortunate breakage of the scalpel. Now comes the last part of your penance, Rosaline Byrne. Return what was stolen.
I will. I assume I mean, it would be on my horse, I guess.
The book?
Yeah. I wouldn't just have it on me, probably.
Yeah, it might be on your horse.
It's out. It's with my horse. I don't know where she is, but I will go. Where's my horse? I'll bring it to you right now if that's what you want. If you just don't hurt him.
Where is the horse?
It's at a stable not too far.
Which stable?
Roy's pens.
He turns back to one of the initiates and says, "Go." And that initiate exits through that door behind you. And now it does look like it leads to the back alley outside. We'll find the book and bring it in. But the book is really a trinket, a trifle. What we really need is what you stole in Virginia. The gem, as you call it.
We left it in Denver
You left it in Denver.
for safekeeping.
The Civil Savage, thank you very much for the donation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's also not true. Rush.
Yeah, will you make a persuasion
I'm
roll?
just trying to remember.
Don't you?
Gabe's like, wait, that's not true.
Hold on. Make a persuade roll, Rosaline.
Okay.
This is it.
So I'm just at.
Don't jinx it.
I'm not. I didn't do that before.
Rose, take a 30-minute nap.
Hold on, let me take a
Lie
nap.
down real quick, lie down.
I got a 5 because I have +1 charisma.
Okay, so it's an even roll. Tracy K. Howard, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
the
Thank
donation.
you so much.
Also, while we're rolling, I should note that we have unlocked 2 more reward tiers. Thanks to you guys being so awesome. We have unlocked another token of plot armor.
Yes!
Right.
For the posse, joining the one already on the table, so that is a second token of plot armor. And we have unlocked another draw.
Draw!
Draw!
I got
Nope,
that was
doesn't
so
matter.
No, it was always the second person who says it.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
No, this die loves Rosaline, but it can't be Rosaline. It has to be Gabriel Prior.
Whoa!
Welcome back to the
fake
fold,
out.
man.
You're tied up. You can't reach for it.
Yeah.
I was pretending to be tied up. I had my hand behind my back, but I had to clap for all the donations.
Nice.
So I stopped. Let's settle this. Play at the beginning of a combat round with no jokers. No character can soak wounds until a joker is drawn.
Whoa!
So
That's pretty great.
when we want
No
to kill
character.
someone,
Including you.
Including us.
But
All right,
he has a billion
but
resources.
we get to like it's when the cards are dealt.
Right.
So we'll know
we made
like
that choice.
we get to go first.
Yeah.
And then we can be like, let's kill them.
Yeah.
We've never drawn this one.
That's
We
really
haven't.
cool.
And on that note, we drew a mystery box card last session that did not come into play, but I'm going to play it now.
Oh, okay.
And that card is
Cannot play action cards.
Resolute's double-edged draw. A random posse member gets a draw next session.
Oh.
So it's going to be one of you two.
What's the double?
So 1 through 3,
Oh no.
4 through 6.
draw.
Have it. You can have
James
it.
Bogue.
Yep, you can just keep that.
Draw.
You can just have it.
Look at Jordan like trying not to smile. Double edge? What's double? Oh, I'm just gonna ignore that you asked that question. Not even worry about it. Let's keep going.
What'd you get,
See,
I'll
James?
just look
okay.
down.
The character acts as if he had drawn a Joker this combat round.
Wow.
So okay,
a
here's
pretty
my
good one.
question.
Those two together.
Could
Yeah.
this synergize? Could
No.
he act like he has a Joker, but
A Joker
there's no
technically
Joker,
hasn't
so I
been
can
drawn?
still do this?
We'll deal with that in a minute because this was a double-edged draw. I don't know if you guys caught that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I know you did.
You tried to act like it. Yeah.
But the marshal gets a card for any NPC.
Okay.
And that is from
Okay.
our Discord user, Resolute. So
Thank
ordinarily,
you.
All right,
I
Resolute.
cannot
Good job.
use adventure cards, but for this session,
Are you okay?
You were yawning or screaming?
for this session, I
I
can.
don't think that's good.
So I'm going to draw an adventure card for one of
You
my
tell us what it is,
NPCs.
though.
Noble Sacrifice. Play when an adjacent ally suffers damage. You suffer the damage instead.
Yes!
You know what? I'm okay with that.
They sound like very noble people, so
Yeah.
it's gonna go up.
So I am breaking the rules by using this, but here we go. Thank you very much, Resolute, for that.
Are we breaking the rules by having random rerolls that are
No.
Spanish gold? That no.
So you rolled a 5 for your persuade roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. I maybe should have been rolling that.
That's.
Yeah.
He
Aced.
aced it.
I've got an 8.
That's a double
It's
ace. That's a 16.
What is the point of me ever rolling right now?
So you say that you left the
But
gem.
you didn't fail it.
You say you left the gem back in Denver for safekeeping, right?
Yes.
And Quentin looks at you for a long while. And he says, Rose, I've always had a deep fondness for you. You know this. You took advantage of it at one point, but I'm an older and wiser man now. And I'm ready to admit that while I have feelings for you, I understand that you are not someone who can have feelings for another. And that's all right. But one thing that I cannot abide is being lied to.
I don't have
Take
it.
another.
No, I don't have it.
And
That's-
the initiate, who is still standing by Gabe,
Whoa, come
pulls
on.
out his left
I
hand
will pull
you
my
don't-
knife this time.
and
No, don't.
Nope,
I
don't.
and cuts the finger off, the ring finger off. And Gabe, again, the wound is cauterized.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
And
Stop doing that.
Denton just lifts up his hand and he just watches you and he says, "Just give me a reason, please. Give me
No,
a reason."
I don't have it. I don't have it. It fell into it perished with Coldwater Creek. I don't have it.
Is that the truth?
It is. It's the truth. I don't have it.
It seems hard to believe that you would leave something of
I didn't do it on
such great
purpose.
value behind.
I didn't want to leave it. I didn't have a choice. It was taken from me just like this is.
All right. Rose, I believe you. However, this is an unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in. Because it's this that I was sent to retrieve. And without it, I don't know that there's much that can be done for any of you. But especially not for Mr. Prior. However, I think that there is one option available to us here. Now, you are willing to return Hoyle's book, and if I am not mistaken, I believe I hear one of our brothers now, Anonymous. Thank you very much for the donation. And at that, one of the initiates comes back in holding your Hoyle's book and passes it over to Quentin, who takes it and says, yes, this is the one. Oh, takes me back. No, this is very disappointing. And where was it you said that the gem was
It's
left?
Coldwater Creek, Colorado.
Oh no, we're familiar with Coldwater Creek, Colorado. Or what's left of it. Now that's a very unfortunate place for the gem to be. That will not be easy to retrieve. And I don't see them forgiving you for this, Rose, unless you're willing to do what is necessary.
I'll do whatever you want. Just let him go.
I'm very glad to hear you say that, Rosaline, because in the event that you were unwilling to cooperate or unable to, due to your own incompetence or error or simple bad luck, I was given one other recourse, and that is, if you could, Rosaline, please join us over here. And he just gestures in front of the chairs where he would like you.
I'll go over there.
Okay.
I'll move forward with her.
No, that's fine, Mr.
It's okay,
No,
James.
Wherever she goes, I think it's safe that we go too.
For the time being, yes, but you are here. And that should be enough.
I walk by her side. She's walked by mine through many a travel. I do it here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Boat. You seem to be under the impression that you're in some sort of position to negotiate here. I assure you, you are not.
Well, you got your goons pointing your whatevers at us. What are we gonna do? Being 10 feet closer.
And I'm telling you, the next finger that's taken will be your own if you don't let us walk next to her.
Is that so, Mr. Boat?
It is.
Make a... Oh, man. Make an intimidation roll. You gave me chills there.
I can do better than that.
It's just a 4 and a 1.
Okay. Curse Spanish Gold to re-roll that.
Plus what it is?
It's a 6, but
Okay, so it's a plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. Ooh.
that's an 8.
An 8. 8's pretty good.
We might have to fight these guys, so let's just...
I know, but
What?
I have a few. Okay.
Okay.
Another piece of Curse Spanish
Yeah,
Gold, all right.
I really want to.
They have a lot more.
I know.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a 6
Sticking with an 8.
An 8. That's a crit fail. That's a crit fail.
There's the best thing you could have rolled.
Which means that I would have to spend a fate
fate
chip
chip.
in
Yeah.
order to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Which you.
Which I'm going to do.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, let's use up his fate chips on this.
Okay.
That's still a bad roll.
Good. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's a
not
4 to
good.
1.
It's not a good roll. All right, so he kind of meets your gaze for a bit, and he sees how serious you are about this. And you can see, with your practiced way of reading people for these sorts of cues, James Bogue, that you have gotten under his skin a little bit, although he does an admirable job of not showing it. And he just kind of laughs soundlessly and says, fine. Yes, as your associate so eloquently pointed out, my friends are pointing their things at you. What really could you do? Sure. Accompany Miss Byrne. So you all walk forward.
And you guys are just gonna hang back a little bit behind her.
Yeah.
That was the.
I mean,
Or are you side by side with
side
her?
by side. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do much from far away.
Do you love this man?
I do.
Rose.
I do, Quentin.
Thank you, M. Grant.
M. Grant, thank you
Thank
very
you
much for
so
the
much.
donation.
M. Grant.
I think you believe that. Which is going to make this next part very difficult for you.
Why?
Because the only way that you can be forgiven for a transgression of this nature is to take this man's life.
I won't do that.
Well, if
You can take mine, but I won't do that.
that very well may be the case. Now, are you willing to sacrifice your friends' lives as well?
You ain't going out without a fight.
They're not that easy to take.
Oh, I'm sure they aren't. I'm sure they'll give us quite a tussle.
Just send them all away. Send them all. I'll stay. You can do whatever you want. You can take my life.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, Rose.
I'm not gonna make everyone else die here because of something I did when I was younger.
That's very selfless of you, Rosaline. Maybe you've grown too, in your absence. How about this? I'm feeling generous today. I'll make you a different offer. They don't have to die. In fact, all we'll do is just wipe their minds and set them loose to wander as vagrants for as long as they are able to survive. They'll have at least a sporting chance. And we can do the same for Mr. Prior as well. They all get to live, and you come back with us.
If that's the option, yes, I'll do that.
Yes.
Whatever it is, just don't hurt them because of me.
All right. Well, you see what kind of person Miss Byrne is. She's willing to sacrifice everything that you are, except for just the tiniest sliver
You
of what it
didn't
is
say
that
you were
makes
gonna
it your life.
Take everything from them. I just.
We're taking their minds. And Mr. Prior's as well. Isn't death kinder?
Why are you doing this?
To prove a point
What point?
that you are welcome back with conditions.
I don't want to be a part of this. I just want you to let them go.
So you can do what? Continue to run around the desert, righting wrongs, or whatever it is you do? From what I've gathered of Mr. Prior, taking advantage of those less intelligent or less strong-willed than yourselves
He's not
for your
doing
own
that
gain?
anymore. It's better than
But
that.
what about you, Rose?
I'm different. I deserve to be punished in that way, but they don't.
Well, has it not occurred to you that this is a punishment of sorts for you as well?
That's fine. That's fine, but don't take it out on them.
No, but that's the only punishment.
But why? If I can't love anyone, then why? How is that a punishment for me?
To prove that your feelings for them are not as deep as you've lied to yourself and led yourself to believe. That deep down, if it comes down to protecting your own skin, you'll do whatever is necessary in order to keep yourself alive and further your own best interest. Now that's the Rosaline Byrne that you and I both know, and that's the Rosaline Byrne that you are deep down. These dreams you've been having, Rosaline, they're not false. They're not visions that have been implanted in your head. They're using what's already there to punish you. And what have you seen, Rosaline? What have you seen yourself do in your mind? Have you protected your friends? Have you selflessly stood in the way of harm in order to keep them from coming to any? Or have you always done what you needed to do to survive?
They're not real. They're just dreams. They're not real. That's not always what I've done.
These dreams are more real than you're willing to admit, and I think you know that.
Just let them go. It's not their fault that I am the way that I am.
No, I'm sorry, that can't be done.
Why? Why? If I'll give you everything you want. I'll go back to Coldwater myself and try and find that gem.
It's too late for that, Rosaline. I've given you your options. You can end Mr. Prior's life, and the three of you, or well, these two can walk away and you come with us, or we can destroy everything but their lives, and you still come with us.
No, just let them go.
She's not going to do it, Quentin. Look at her. She's not strong enough to make this decision. You can just tell she wants to fight. Come on, just let her. Just let her. I've been itching for this. Denton, calm down. I'm sorry, Rose, you were saying.
Just let them go.
No. That's not an option. I believe I've made that clear.
He's right. He's right. I will fight. If you don't let them go.
Is that also true in your case?
Oh yeah, I think we're ready.
You're willing to die for this woman?
I'd die for each and every one of them.
And do you feel the same, Rosaline? Would you die for this man?
Doesn't matter.
It might.
I don't.
Would you sacrifice your life for I'm sorry, I don't even know your name. You hadn't registered yet. What is your name?
Hal Melton.
Howell Melton. Would you die for Howell Melton, Rosaline?
I
Don't gotta answer that, Rose. It's fine.
No, she does, Mr. Melton.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so for a long time, but I think that I would.
Really? And Mr. Bogue, are you also willing to throw your life away in so pointless a goal?
There's nothing pointless about dying as a friend. And for friends.
And Mr. Prior, you've been very silent through all of this. Would you die for any one of these individuals here?
My mouth is gagged, right?
Mm-hmm. Your mouth is gagged.
He just growls through what he has and just like stares daggers at.
You know, in my limited time with this man, he has a lot to say, but not really much of substance. All right. This is what you wish?
Let's get to it.
Rosaline, last chance.
And what? You're not giving me any choices.
I've given you 2. 3, really,
But
if you
those
count
choices-
dying where you stand.
Those choices hurt these people. I don't want to hurt anybody else because of things that I've done.
Oh, look at what you've wrapped yourself around. You really believe this about yourself, don't you?
Believe what?
That you care this deeply. Now, what are you going to do, Rosaline? Are you willing to lay your life down for these people?
Yes, I will if you'll just let them go, but you won't give me that option.
No, I won't. So what's it going to be?
Where is he standing?
He's just standing on the other side of this rug from you. So you're there, and he is about 20 feet away. It's a very big rug.
Mega rug.
I want to pull one of my throwing knives. I'm not going to throw it, but I want to pull it
Okay.
at him, basically.
He stands there, and he just looks disappointed at you, and Denton just sits up in his chair and is just kind of like, his eyes are darting back and forth between Quentin and you. And all of the other initiates standing in the back with their hands raised, or you can't see fully where they're looking with their cowls over their eyes, but they all seem poised and ready as well. And Quentin says, all right, kill Mr. Prior.
No!
And we are in combat. Gojira! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone who has donated.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Also, we
It's
have
been a
unlocked.
pleasure being on this show.
Yeah,
by the
it's
way,
been
everybody.
happy. We've loved having you.
Season finale came early.
We have unlocked the first prize pack bonus. So for the first prize pack, we will be adding in a Savage Worlds core rulebook PDF to whoever the lucky winner is of that first pack, along with the other stuff that will be coming up. But we will announce that at the end of the show if we unlock that prize pack at $2,000. So for now, let's jump into some combat.
Oh my god.
All right. So I have some organizational aids here.
Where are my... Whoa, what? Wait. We just came from the graveyard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I have no PowerPoints.
Well,
Take that nap.
Can I take a nap? Can we hold on for a second with
Like
this
30
back?
well, you take a
minutes.
30-minute
Can I just
nap.
take a little nap?
No.
Quick nippy nap.
But you know, Rosaline, you have another way of powering up your spells, right?
Yes.
All right.
Oh God.
So we have the initiates. We have Denton,
I'm so sorry.
and we have Quentin.
Well, you're not gonna beat me at cards anymore.
Quentin and Denton.
Quentin and Denton. Let's draw some initiative cards, shall we? I feel like everyone's pretty much ready to go in this instance, so nobody's gonna get an advantage to go first. Vampire 54, thank you very much for the
Thank you
donation.
so much.
So, James Bogue,
Yes.
King of Spades?
Yeah.
He'll take it. Hal Melton, a Joker.
Wow! Way to render my goddamn action card useless.
All right,
I'm sorry.
sure. Take a fate chip.
All right. Timely.
Take a fate chip.
Oh god, get the legend chip.
I got a blue.
Get it.
Blue good.
Get it.
Blue will do.
I got blue.
Get it.
Legend, that's what you need.
Get it.
Red.
Red.
All right, it's all right.
All right, and I'm gonna draw fate chips for each of these individuals here.
Even the initiates?
Not the initiates, no.
Oh god.
They're all wild cards.
Okay,
Oh no!
Denton gets 3 fate chips, and Quentin gets the legend chip.
Denton and
Oh.
Quentin.
A red, no, I'll put it back in there. That's not for him. He gets 2 red. All right. So we dealt a joker. Congratulations. Rosaline, how about an ace of hearts?
We're all
Wow.
drawn real high.
One more joker, right?
Gabe?
Queen.
Queen?
I'll take it.
We got all of them.
Let's take a queen. All right, so,
If we get a flush, what does that mean?
Yeah, we win.
Nothing.
Auto win.
Automatically?
All our enemies explode.
For the initiates,
Everywhere. The Baron
Oh,
just
okay.
a queen of diamonds.
Everybody just.
Everybody's rolling high.
Wow.
For Denton, a king of diamonds.
What the?
Oh my god!
And for Quentin, the best of these 3 cards.
Holy cow.
So he's going to take the queen of hearts. So
Oh my
man,
God.
this is really high. I don't think, did anyone get below a fixed card?
No!
I feel pretty crappy about my queen of clubs now.
Right? What a waste of a bunch of awesome cards.
Especially since
They're basically all rendered moot.
the person who has the queen of diamonds has just been commanded to kill me.
All right, so
Oh my god.
first up, so you're not first up, Hal Melton, but since you have a joker, you can go at any point and interrupt anyone's action.
Who is up?
I'm first.
James Bogue is up.
Right?
No,
Or
no,
is-
sorry, Rosaline is up first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Rose goes.
Okay. Wow. I'm gonna shadow walk to right next to Gabe.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. There's plenty of shadow in this room. So just to be clear about what all of this is a giant rug. These are 3 nice plush chairs. There are bookshelves that line all of the walls here. That's the front door and the back door. There are small windows on the side, but everything is shuttered and closed.
And the green.
The green things are weird abstract statuary that's just kind of like sticking around. All of it's about like 6 to 8 feet tall. It's just kind of these strange shapes, but it appears to be made out of very solid metal, and it looks like the bases are heavy stone.
Who was it specifically that he told to kill him?
So
Anybody?
this guy right behind Gabriel is the one that's been cutting him. So you're going to assume.
Okay, then I'm gonna do 2 things here.
Okay.
I want to pop up right there and try and stab that guy.
Okay, so that's going to give you a -2
Yeah, I know.
to your spell casting and your attack.
God, this is so stupid. Okay, well I have to deal because I have no PowerPoint.
Okay, so first of all, how many points do you need in order to shadow walk?
For shadow walk, I need 3.
All right. So that means you need a pair of jacks or better.
You can do it, Rose. You can do it.
Don't forget about your
Guys,
fatigue level.
On the other side of that camera, if you're not chanting, go Rose right
Rose.
now.
Go Rose.
Gross.
Gross, 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 gross. Gross.
Go.
Ross.
Right,
Oh.
sorry.
I like that one.
Okay. I need jacks or better.
Jacks or better. How many cards are you dealing yourself?
I think 9, right? That's what I have right
5
now.
plus 1 per point of grid. Yep.
Okay,
9
here
cards.
we go. 9 of diamonds.
9 of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds.
There's Jack.
9.
9 of spades.
Yes. 2 of spades.
2 of spades, okay.
Great.
King of spades, okay. You're 3/5 of the way to a flush.
That's
Hey,
a joker.
There's a joker. And you can use that as a
Uh-huh.
whatever you want.
That's a wild.
One.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, but I
But
get
if she
back
uses it,
last.
she gets automatically shaken afterwards.
6.
Well,
7.
10 of diamonds.
now we're 1 away, right? Oh, flush.
5.
Oh, hey,
Or
now
6,
you're
sorry.
1. If you just get a spade, you have a flush. There's another 5.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's 2 pair 5s and 9s right there.
That's good, right?
Yes,
enough.
2
It is?
pair.
Oh,
Gives me 4
right.
PowerPoints.
All
I
right.
don't even have to use that joker.
So you have enough
Gross.
points to shadow walk. Hold on. That's just the first. So you retreat to that shadowy place inside of your mind and sit across the table from
She
your
gets
dark
the
opponent.
points.
Yeah.
You win the hand. You have the power. Now, can you wield it? Make your arcane power roll.
Okay. Come on. Wait, am I rolling with the right guy? Let's just make sure.
Yeah, double check.
Let's
This is
make
important.
sure.
This is very
Let's-
important.
High
yes,
stakes.
hey. Okay.
That's a 6 minus 3
Why minus 3?
because she has 1 level of fatigue and she's
And I
taking
was
2
gonna do
actions.
2 actions. So that puts me at a 3.
Rick Mudd, thank you for the donation.
Hey, thank you, Rick.
We'll see you later.
We will.
I'm just gonna reroll.
There's a table
Or-
for Spanish gold too.
Yeah, I'll use that.
Or Gabe just makes eye contact with you and it's just like nods, and you get you can add a d6.
Okay.
With a red fate chip?
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh,
that's
he
going
gets that.
into my
All right,
pool.
fine.
He does get it.
It's worth it.
But hey, that's a good use of common bond.
It's a 5.
That's a 5.
That's the
So
raise.
that's
So that's a success with a raise.
yes.
Which only basically allows her to shadow walk further for cheaper, which is
Yeah.
not going to be super helpful here, but you do successfully cast it. So
Just leaves.
as soon as the order is issued to kill Gabriel, you throw out your hand and your spectral deck appears in your hand, and one by one, very rapidly, all the cards blink out, and then you do as well. And then you reappear out of the shadows cast back by this doorway, right next to Gabriel Prior, and you turn with your knife already
I
drawn.
want to stab him right up through, just right
Yeah.
up.
I bet you do. All right.
Do that.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll at a -2.
Okay.
Please kill him, because that would make my job so much
That
easier.
would be sweet.
That is my goal. Oh my god. At a -2, you said? -3, right?
-3.
That's a 2! Okay, I'll re-roll it.
Curse Spanish gold on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13
All right,
minus
13.
3 is a 10. And hey,
Stab,
good news.
stab.
That clears his parry. You
Does
might
it
even
with a
say it
raise?
clears his parry with a raise.
Yeah!
Oh
So roll with an extra d6 of damage, Rosaline.
Kill this motherfucker.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay. That is my 6. Drink. Thank you. Plus.
By the way, that guy's dead now. That I hit with the dice.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know that
That's the
that's
rule.
true.
It's like
Oh, that's a very low damage roll.
That's a 5 total.
That's a 5 total.
Hey, since we didn't get
a
to
6.
use blood and guts,
It's a 6.
No.
It's a 6 though.
It's a 6?
I get a +1. It's a 6.
Oh, okay. It's a 6, which is enough to shake him. So
Okay,
you
it's a
appear,
start.
you step out of the shadows, and he's completely focused on just turning to cut Gabriel Prior's throat. But when you appear next to him and try and stab up, he brings the knife out really rapidly to try and fend off the attack. But he's thrown off guard by your sudden appearance here. So he is shaken.
Give me d6 of damage.
yeah, if you get a raise.
But I mean, we'll get shit.
Oh,
No.
no, you can't use
All right.
anything to...
So that is up. That's it for Rosaline. Next up is, I believe, James Bogue.
remember, you can jump in at any time.
I know.
Just making sure you remember.
He's gonna let James Bogue do the James Bogue special move.
That seems like a good idea.
Hold on, Gabe. We're coming. All right, do your thing.
Gabe holds on.
All right. He draws Life Drinker.
Uh-oh.
He does not
Accept the offer?
accept the offer,
Okay.
but he fans the hammer.
Okay.
1 on each initiate.
1 on each initiate. Okay.
That's up right now.
That's up right now. Okay, so that's going to be these two have you're going to be at a -2 to hit these two because of the statue's placement where they are.
Okay.
But the rest you should be at no penalty to hit.
Okay.
Man, you're good at fan hammer.
He is good at fantasy.
No, you guys.
You're really bad at it.
Don't be superstitious.
I don't know. Is that helping?
Yeah, no,
First
it didn't
attack
help.
is a 3 and a 1.
No.
So that's a miss.
Or wait, what order are we doing in? It's like
So this one first, or how?
Yeah, that,
Do it that
we'll
way?
go right to left. We'll go right to left.
Right to left relative to who?
not
From here over.
Okay, because that's left to right for me.
right, but you're wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. So that's a miss on that first attack. So are you firing again at that one?
Let's see.
Heat of the moment, James Bogue.
Yes. I
Again
will
on
hit
that
I will
one.
hit again. I will try and hit that one again.
There it is.
That's a 10.
And it's a good thing you hit with your wild die because that was a 1 on your shooting
Yeah.
die. So a 10 is a success with a raise. Roll damage with an extra d6.
We'll make it through.
I'm so stressed out.
We'll make it through.
Marks?
No, marksman is
Oh,
if I
no.
stop and aim.
Oh,
Is it +1 though, because of my trademark weapon?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't add that to my thing.
Well, it's an 11 then.
Hey,
Oh, aced on 2 damage dice.
So that's 18, 21, 22.
22 damage.
So dead.
22 damage. You take a shot at that first initiate, and the first one misses, and he turns to look at you, pulls his cowl back with a shit-eating grin on his face, like, missed me. And that's when you blow that grin off of his face.
It goes right through his teeth and blows a hole in his
Next attack.
Okay,
Back of his
not
head
dude
just pops
behind.
open.
Not him. The clearly visible one.
Yeah.
You can put Light Drinker away now.
Oh, no, single ace.
Okay,
15.
15.
That's a success with the raise.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
3d6 damage to that guy.
Gabo.
Man, this wild guy is really doing work for you.
Ace.
Wow.
Yes!
15 damage, 16?
Yes.
16 damage altogether? Yeah, you take that one down too. Steven, no! And he's blown out of the picture.
All right.
This other
Yes.
exposed
Not-
one
yeah.
here? Okay.
Number 4, right?
7.
7 is a hit.
8.
8
Of trademark weapon.
is a hit with a raise.
Yeah!
Bogus is gonna kill everyone!
He is.
That's why I waited my turn. I was like, let's let Bo do his thing first.
8, 10, 11.
11. 11 is enough to take this one out as well. Bogue is mowing down Blackwood
You're saving
Society
all your
initiates.
soaking for the important people.
What's up?
You're saving all your soaking for the important
That
people.
Correct.
intimidation was true.
And then the last dude that's open on the far.
Far side.
Losing more than fingers though.
That's a 5.
5, which will hit,
Okay. Okay.
but not with a raise. I know, it's not as exciting. Hold on, lost my battle music. There we go.
Yeah.
It's a 9, 10.
10 damage. Yeah, you kill him.
Yeah!
You said one more bullet, right?
No, I 1, 2.
Because you missed once.
3, 4, 5,
5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But he still took out a lot of them. That was a pretty good turn for James Bogue.
Good.
I'm pretty disappointed by the fact that you only took out 4 people in one round.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really want to shoot that dude's finger off though.
Quentin shoots a quick look at Denton and says, "Bring the rest." And Denton is going to teleport. out
Bring as
here.
many as you want!
I'm going to go now then.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. I am going to, my pace is 8, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, if you go there, will you
here.
get gang up?
On the guy that's down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
+1.
Perfect. Great.
Now you ran around
Yes,
him.
I
Okay,
did.
Yeah, he
cool.
went around the chair.
Yeah. Can I attack this guy who's downed and then use my other attack to free Gabe?
Use your other attack to free
So
Gabe?
I'll use my claw to cut the rope that's binding him.
Okay, that would be an action,
Not an attack?
not an attack.
You can
So
just
you're-
punch me.
So it would be, you could punch him loose.
Hold your hand down. Slice.
Your attack,
I'm sorry.
your attack would be against this guy, and then an action would be to try and slice the ropes.
So I can do both of those things.
You can, you're just gonna be at a
Great.
-2 to your attack.
That's fine, because I got a Joker that negates it essentially.
Correct.
So it's totally fine.
All right.
Great. So let's attack the guy first.
But you're gonna have to attack him with your offhand, I assume. Well, no, because you're not making 2
Right.
attacks, you can use the clawed hand for both.
Right. Does that mean I can attack and then also still use an action to free him? Because I can attack twice, I'm saying? Because the attack action lets me attack twice?
No. Wait, two-fisted allows you to take 2 attacks with no multi-action penalty?
Right.
For those 2 attacks.
I got you. Okay, so just one attack then.
Yeah.
This isn't my wild die.
That's an ace!
It's an ace. That's pretty good.
Which is good because
so
he got a 1 on
10.
his.
10? Okay, and this guy's
Glad you
shaken,
died.
and also his parry is 4. So
do that both.
that is a success with a raise.
Yeah, and gang up on us. He dead.
Well, roll damage first.
This was. Oh, am I looking at the wrong one?
Bear claw.
Bear Claw! Here's my-
Wait, what does Wolverine say in Marvel vs. Capcom?
I don't think it's
Berserker
Bear
Barrage?
Claw.
Snicked!
Berserker Barrage.
Berserker Barrage. What else it says?
Throw me at him! Fastball special!
6 damage.
Hey, I'm Wolverine!
Plus a gang.
I'm short but
No, not on
furious!
damage.
Non-damage?
Yeah.
I think I will.
I'm from Canada, eh?
Okay.
Bubs!
6 damage is what you deal to him.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And because he was already shaken,
Oh, right. That's right.
it's enough to shake him again, which counts as a wound, which puts this guy down.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah!
So as he's struggling to recover from Rosaline's sudden appearance, you run up behind him and just jam your claws right through the back of his throat.
Ooh.
And he goes down.
Ooh.
Well, you're a brutal fighter.
Yeah.
All right, and now you're gonna try and
No, I wanted to make that kind of
These
stuff
people have not given us the impression that non-lethal force is a good idea.
Modern Child. Thank you very
Modern
much.
Child. Thank you so
And
much.
Blep, thank you. So I need you to make a agility roll.
Okay.
And this is going to be at a -2, but that's negated by your Joker.
Great, great, great.
I think that was just both
Yeah,
of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. D8. So that's a 4. Or sorry, it's a 7.
A 7, which is enough
Okay.
to cut all the way through because you have a ghost steel weapon there. It's sharp and it's solid, and you just slice all the way through the ropes on the back of the chair that are holding Gabriel Prior in place.
Up and at him, preacher.
He's still gagged, but Gabriel Prior, you are now freed from your chair.
Oh, good.
Hand in your card.
Here it is.
You had a +2s to your rolls, right?
Well, they got negated because I did 2 things.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But that's fine.
Is that door open behind you?
No, it is closed. But Denton is leaving.
Yes, he is. Denton disappears,
Would have figured he was a coward.
and that is his turn. Next up is, I believe, Quentin.
Quentin.
God damn it, Denton.
Let's see. What is Quentin going to do? Quentin begins casting. And this is a different type of magic than Rosaline uses. This is not hucksterism. This is something darker, even. And he starts summoning up this shadow that just sort of rises like tendrils from the ground up around him. And if you recall, you have seen one other person use magic like this before, and that was Lucy Ferris of the Black River Rail Line. She seemed to use a darker magic than you had been exposed to before. You hadn't seen that, James Bogue. Starts summoning up shadow,
Do I have
and
to do a
just
guts roll?
what's up?
Guts roll?
No.
Okay.
No, not a guts roll.
Oh.
That's an 11.
Oh, it's an 11.
Which is a spellcasting success with a raise. And he targets all of you.
Oh, goody.
So all of these shadowy tendrils just start snaking out towards all of you, and as they go through your torso, you feel yourself, all of a sudden it seems like you're moving through quicksand. So you all have been slowed.
Yeah.
Movement at all becomes an action instead of a free action. So if you
shit.
move and attack, you take the multi-action penalty. Also, because he cast it with a raise, you have to redraw any cards that are higher than 10.
Whoa!
Son of a bitch!
You cannot keep any cards that are higher than 10.
Wow.
What? How, is there a way for us to escape that?
You got a counter spell up in there?
No. Maybe? Maybe.
Is that a thing?
And then he says, I'm very disappointed in you, Rose. I thought you would make the smart decision. I thought you were smarter than this.
And he decides to take a tactical approach. Let's see. Does he? I guess he's gonna just run for that one.
Yeah, you're not getting out of my set.
And that,
Is Quentin.
Like this place is full of cowards.
next up is the Initiates.
What's left of them?
Who open this door in the back here and start pouring out of it.
Do I get first strike as soon as the first guy walks in?
Do you have first strike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
So the door
You guys both
opens.
have first strike now?
A guy walks in and I punch him in the face.
Sounds like a joke.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so they
I get that one.
They run in.
Yeah.
Yep, and you both take your
You guys
first
are like,
strike.
"Let's mow 'em
so
down."
we'll let you go first.
Okay, cool.
And you were given a joker this round, so I'm gonna say
Oh.
that still counts.
Yeah.
+2 to attack, +2 to damage here.
Where
Excellent.
Gabe is standing doesn't make that gang up, does it?
Gabe does not have a weapon, so he is not threatening anything at this point.
All right.
Oh, right. Yeah, we should give a weapon. Well, that's a 4.
A 4
No, +2.
+2 clears their parry.
Yes, I've done it.
Hey!
You aced
nice.
it.
Yes.
You guys have to stop rolling with those dice.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
7 minus 1
Thank you,
is a
Sal.
6,
Sorry, I was thinking of more.
which clears their parry. So roll damage, both of you.
I rolled 11.
11.
Not +2, right?
Yeah.
Jokers don't get damage.
Right. Oh, no, sorry. It does get damage.
Oh,
Megan,
then 13.
Stop rolling with that die and start rolling with this one.
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Nope.
That looks really nice.
Put the loaded die away. So
Thanks,
you rolled
Humber.
how much damage?
13.
13 damage. So this one, as soon as he comes running in the room, beginning to summon dark energy, is immediately punched in the face, and his neck just whips around and he hits the wall and goes down. The one that you ran, what did you roll
6.
damage-wise? This one comes running in, and you were so focused on Gabe being freed and trying to make sure he's okay, you were caught off guard by these guys coming in, so you react reflexively, but you only managed to butt one of them in the head with the handle of your dagger, which sends him back reeling. He's shaken, but he is
To start.
not. Yes. Now the rest of them, they're going to continue taking their turn here.
Go for it.
They are all going to cast. And I am just going to make a mass roll for all of them, so they will either all succeed or all fail.
Is there a penalty to casting next to someone who's doing melee?
No.
Come on. Stop
Fail.
Stop casting that spell. Stop casting that spell.
They succeed.
Stop casting on yourself.
They all like raise up their hands and start chanting, and this strange blur seems to obscure exactly where they are. They're all just sort of like rapidly vibrating in place, and you can't quite tell where they are exactly. They have all cast deflection on themselves. So you are all at a -2 to hit the initiates. And I'm going to mark that here. 1 round of deflection. All right. That is their turn.
What's Quentin's last name?
Oh, Laughlin.
Laughlin.
All right, Gabriel, I believe that's you.
So Gabe is free from the chair, but is still gagged, and in the whatchamacallit. In the slow.
Yes, you're all slowed.
Entangled.
All right, is that like
No,
a
not
zone,
entangled,
or is
slow.
it just like it's on us?
No, it's on you. It targeted each of you specifically.
So it would take an action to move,
it takes an action to move.
and to run.
Um,
Would that take a next?
that would be another action.
So how would that affect it? Would I roll the run? It would be a -2 to that.
No, you would still be able to roll the run, but you would be at a -4 to anything else you tried to do that turn.
Well, that's not bad.
I don't have any weapons on me, right?
You do not.
Okay. I'm going to.
No, and to be clear, all of your stuff is with them. You left all of your stuff behind.
Yes.
But you don't. It's with the horses, actually. You don't have any weapons, though.
But I have a whole lot of knives.
Would it
And I
take
have
an
another
action
gun.
to tear off my gag?
No, I'll say you can tear off your gag for free.
In that case, I'm gonna tear off my gag and then turn and just touch Rose and cast quickness.
Quickness.
On her.
Okay.
Or Godspeed.
All right.
It is.
Echo 1, thank you very much for the
Thank you
donation.
so much.
You guys are amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
This is a great cause. So.
Yeah.
All right, so you're casting Godspeed.
Yes.
It has been over a week, and you have largely been bound and gagged. So I will say,
They didn't mean to, but they helped me out.
you are not at a penalty for blasphemy.
Oh,
Gabriel
man.
Prior, you can cast with no penalty.
All right.
How often can I say that? Not often.
Okay.
Wait, when you
in
take the
that
gag
case-
off, you gotta say something.
Yeah. God damn it, I'm free! Oh no.
Yeah. If I take the gag off and be like, "Oh, Laughlin!" and then I turn and do her.
All right,
Wait.
good choice of words.
Whoa, family, come on.
All right. Okay. Oh,
I mean,
I know you just got free,
this is
but-
intense.
Wow.
It's been a long
Heat of
time
the
since
moment.
they've seen each other.
heat of the
They're
moment.
gonna take a 30-minute
Yeah.
That loyalty
30 minutes
hindrance.
now.
All right. Aced on my 6.
Hell yeah.
on your bullet die.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
which is a success with a raise, which means not only does she get to take 2 actions in a round, she also gets to throw back any card less than an 8.
Yes, so it's gonna be an 8.
8, 9, or
It's
10.
gonna be an 8, 9, or 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna burn through the deck, is what that means. Which means jokers are gonna be coming out left and right for both sides here.
Would you have to put a joker back?
No, you get to keep a joker.
Hey, you know what? I say we hope we get no jokers, and he'll regret not spending any of his fate chips, and then you can just fan the hammer on Quentin O'Loughlin.
Well, it'll take me a while to fan the hammer because I have to speed load, and I don't have quickness, so I can't.
Are you moving, Gabe?
Yes, but that takes an action.
Yeah.
So that's -2, right?
Yeah.
I could draw.
Then I'm not.
Okay.
Quick card, right?
Hand in your card.
Yeah, because I want to go after Quentin.
All right, and
I can't get my die.
if someone could shuffle this deck for me, since a joker was drawn.
Grov's good at it.
Well, he's got hand wraps
It's
on.
actually really bad. I'm just
can
gonna pile
if you
shuffle.
want.
I got it. Okay.
All right, we're gonna switch it across to our huckster there. Next
Megan's
round,
better at it.
James Bogue.
Yeah.
9
Yeah.
of hearts.
I guess I have
That's
to.
pretty much all you.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
2. You have to take it, Hal. 2 of diamonds. Rosaline, 8.
Alright.
Not the worst.
Wait, I have to take the 8.
Is it 8
With the
or
quickness?
less?
You take 8,
or
9,
is it
or 10.
less than 8?
I take 8, 9.
DJ Regular, thank you.
Let me check.
Double check.
Jerseys.
Real quick.
Because it'd be great if you could get a 9.
She's gonna have to get a 9 or a 10 based
Each
on
card's
what's...
lower than 8, so 8 is legit.
Okay.
Well then.
A 3 for
Okay.
Gabriel Prior. For the initiates.
Gross.
A 4, not bad. We're kind of in the opposite situation here. For Denton, a jack of spades.
Son of a bitch.
He gets to keep that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he
For
slowed,
Quentin-
he got slowed too, yeah.
Best of 3.
Oh, okay.
So he will keep the 9 of diamonds
It's not bad.
for his improved level-headed.
Is it diamonds
Why
or
don't
hearts?
you go first?
Hearts goes before diamonds.
Sure, but I'm saying, how about you go first, and I make it so he can't soak, and then even with -2, let's see how well he does, right?
Sure.
Is that what we're gonna do?
I mean, that sounds great to me.
Because it didn't look like any jokers were drawn to me, so
None of us can soak, though.
and you could,
I
yeah,
can say. Just for this round? Or
No,
is it for
until a joker is drawn.
until a joker
no one
is
can
drawn.
soak.
For the
It's
rest
like-
of this session?
It's
Or just
likely.
this
Until a
combat?
joker is drawn, no one can soak.
With this spell on, we'll hit jokers more likely than not.
Okay. Yeah, I mean.
Is that?
So are we playing the card?
Let's do it. When are we? When else are we gonna do
Yes,
this?
yes, we're doing it.
Yes.
Boom.
What's this called?
We're playing the card.
All right, guys, let's settle this. Play at the beginning of combat round with no jokers. No character can soak wounds until a joker is drawn. You gonna do your?
All right.
Well, he doesn't go first, but
But he can act as though he has a joker.
oh,
If you use
if
your
you
card.
use your card.
Oh, we're playing it that way?
Let me see the card.
He could. And then he
I
could
just
go
want to
first.
double check. Character acts as if he had drawn a joker this combat round. Doesn't say he does draw a joker, so yes, you could
Yeah,
play
yes,
it
okay.
exactly
Yes, yes,
as
yes.
though you had drawn a joker this
That's
round.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's fuck him up.
Combo. What's this card called?
Seize the day.
Seize the day.
Day.
James Bogue is going to seize the day.
Jordan-
Action cards are out of the way.
If you were hoping this character survives this,
Let's see what happens, guys.
You're dead.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I mean,
All
the
right.
other thing we can do is you can kill all the other guys.
James Bogue, would you like to go
Yeah.
first? Or would you like to wait? Since you have a joker, you can choose to go at any point.
It's just Denton, really. Denton and then Quentin are going ahead of everyone else, it looks like.
Right.
But Denton is away, so he would just pop back, maybe?
I just want O'Loughlin dead.
Yeah, sure.
He's up here, so.
Oh, Laughlin's right there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Denton's the one right.
Denton's the one that's not here.
Well,
Okay, well, I draw my second gun,
Okay.
and I fan the hammer in his ass.
At O'Loughlin.
Yes.
All right.
Called shot. To
Make your
his
rolls.
ass.
Jordan's smiling.
I could do a called shot.
I don't
but-
know about this.
Make it.
No pressure.
If
no
we
pressure, no
if
pressure.
we did just fuck up hard.
We're about to find out. It's a good plan, I think.
Although wait, does the slowness mean we can't draw jokers? Is that how it works?
What's up?
Well,
Does the
no.
slowness
no.
mean we can't draw jokers?
No,
we
you can.
We can draw a joke.
Joker still work, yeah.
That's a 9,
It's a 9.
which is a success with a raise.
Ah.
Wait, +2 because you have a Joker.
That's a
Right, that's the 9.
Oh, you got a marksman. Oh, no.
No, marksman doesn't work on fan the hammer.
All right, 9.
Success with the raise.
Oh.
Roll damage.
Come on, come on.
Yes!
Double ace.
Double ace.
So 18, 21, 22, plus the Joker, 23.
23 damage.
Yeah.
Success with the raise.
You gonna soak it?
With the raise. With the raise. I can't soak it. You kill Quentin alone. As he slows all of you down and berates Rose and runs for cover, preparing to cast some other malevolent spell, James,
Just
seizing the day.
from the back holster. Oh, you thought this was the only one? And then just one shot.
That was
One shot.
Shoot him, just keep shooting him.
Yeah.
One shot.
One shot,
And you
one
take
kill.
him down.
Let's play the game, baby, for sure.
You have 5 more shots.
Jordan, did we just ruin your whole session?
I think something else triggered because of this. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's 5 people left.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot Rose, Gabe, and Howl.
Me last.
no.
Me last.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoever is open in that I can see, I'm gonna try and hit.
Guy looks open.
Who killed your ex?
Okay. So these two are the ones that
They're
are.
hidden. So I'm.
Well, so actually, everyone has cover relative to you because of your allies there.
Okay, so it's
So-
an even shot. No.
Because
now.
you have a Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's even shots on all of them. So who
Okay.
are you going for first?
I'm gonna go with the one right next to. No, the closest one to him.
Guys, I just realized how dangerous.
Just
this
go
is
from
for
left
us.
to just go from right to left.
Right to left again.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Okay. So
terrifying.
from here over.
So starting here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 is a hit.
That's a 7.
No, it's a 5. You're at
Wait.
even shots for all of them.
No, wait. It's a marksman, so 6. But doesn't matter.
Marksman doesn't work.
I'm not marksman. Trademark weapon.
No, your other gun is not your trademark weapon.
yeah,
Just
right,
life
right.
drinker,
Right.
so it's a 5,
Right.
It's still a
okay.
hit.
which is still a hit.
Still a hit. Okay.
Guys, I suddenly got very nervous. I mean, we killed him, but now if anyone gets a bunch of raises on us, we just die.
We're good. We're good.
Well, that was the plan, right?
That's the plan. We did it.
So
Like,
6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. 9 is a success with a raise. So 9 will take that one out. Next one.
Okay.
Now this one is up. He's just shaken.
I'm gonna shoot the guys that's not shaken.
Okay. This one here.
Yeah.
That is a success with a raise. So roll an extra
God,
d6
bogus
of damage.
death.
Yeah.
That's an ace.
Sweet!
Wait.
What?
You have quick draw.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I was like, hold on. You
We
drew
talked-
this gun.
We talked about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 11, 12, 16, 18.
No, but they all cast deflection on themselves.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes. So what did you roll on the last guy? A 9 on the last guy.
For
yes?
damage.
No, that was for damage. But for
Yeah.
hitting him was
It wasn't a race, so it was just a
6?
it was
It was a 6.
it was a 5 actually.
5.
It was a
Yeah,
5,
right, 'cause they're not my
which was a
trademark.
miss.
Okay.
Because of his deflection.
So he up.
Yes.
He is up. Would you like to take another shot at him?
Wait. Since it missed,
Yes.
can I, and give him a red fate chip to add a d6 to it?
I will allow that because I'm retconning something that didn't pass too far away. I'll let you do that too if
Can
you
I
want to.
keep this roll for that one that I did shoot?
Yes.
Okay.
So you get this guy.
Yes. Okay, but I'm going to add this to try and hit this.
So you rolled a 9 though, which would be a success with a raise if not for the deflection.
right.
So it's just a straight success?
Yeah, so you wouldn't roll all 3 of those dice.
Okay,
So
so
why don't we just
re-roll-
back it all up?
Okay,
Let's back it all up
okay.
to the first guy. So he's offering you a fate chip.
Okay.
So you were 1 away from hitting him, and I'm offering you a fate chip.
There we go. That's a 5.
So you get that.
Thank you.
So that was an 11 then to hit that guy. Minus whatever his deflection is. Because I rolled a 6 first.
So 9. So
and
that's a success with a raise.
Yeah.
So do your success with a raise damage. This is important. Sorry if it gets confusing.
5, 6, 7.
8, 9.
8, 9.
With the Joker.
Yeah.
Which is enough to take that guy out.
We did it.
Okay.
Okay, next shot.
Next shot.
So this is shot number 3. Deflection, you guys. It saves lives.
That's an eight.
7.
So 7?
That's a 7.
5.
So that hits.
Still a hit.
Minus 2. Yeah.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay.
I'd say take it.
Yep.
Ace!
Yeah!
Baby!
Take him out.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's super important that we don't leave anyone alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so next one down the line.
So that's
Okay.
3, right? Or was that 4?
That was 3.
That was
This
3.
is 4.
Yeah.
So there's 2 more. Or there's 3 more.
Yeah. No.
Ace, ace!
Hey,
I
hey,
shot-
hey, hey!
He was 1.
1, 2, 3.
Three.
This is 4.
This is 4. Okay, and that's an ace.
Ace on the d6,
Yes!
So that's 11.
which is 9.
Oh, Bogues of God!
Success with a raise.
Bogues of God!
Ace! Is that an ace?
So 13, 17,
Kablooey?
18, 19.
18, 19. That'll take him down, yes.
Guys, let's settle this. Is the coolest action card
Yeah.
we have ever had.
Yeah.
Shot 5.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh
not
no.
good.
That's a miss.
A miss.
And that's a miss that's severe enough to hit one of your allies.
Well,
Reroll it.
I would recommend that.
I don't have to. I can use.
You can
this
use
'cause
Curse
it's not-
Spanish Gold.
Yeah.
you
Yep.
can use table gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
He wants to use his.
Yeah. Okay.
6 minus 2 is a 4, which will hit.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Can't stop this train.
Yeah.
Can't stop this train.
Can't stop. Won't stop. That's
You aced it, you aced it!
That's an ace.
So that's 7, 12, 13, 14.
14. I think that takes him out. You got 2 left.
One shot left though, right?
1 shot left.
Yeah.
I'll
the guy
take
that's
the
up.
dude who's up.
Yeah. That's an
That's an
ace.
ace.
On 10!
19
19.
minus 2 though, so only a 17,
Yeah.
which is a hit with a raise. Well, and he also has cover relative to you.
Right.
Yeah, good luck.
Well,
That's
an ace.
Yep. Wow.
Eight,
Take
10.
him out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's one left and he's shaken.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just tell him to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him and just go, run.
He doesn't.
All right. I start reloading.
All right. That was a pretty good turn. Hand in your card.
Tell him James Bogue sent you.
So 6 bullets, 6 kills.
Okay. Well, I guess I can go ahead and discard Quentin's card and his fate chips because he's been killed.
Yay! That's
Story
official,
bonus.
right? That's when the boss's life bar goes away. You know he's dead.
Yeah. Next up is Denton.
Are we all still slow?
Yes.
Because the goons cost. You cast that.
No, he
No,
cast
yeah.
it.
Oh,
He
was it?
cast it.
But he's not maintaining it. It has a duration, essentially.
Oh.
So I guess I will need to mark how long that lasts. So this will be 1 round of
The goons
that.
cost deflection.
Denton throws open this door and just takes in the carnage around him and sees Quentin over there on the ground, struggling to remain conscious with blood just seeping out of his throat. And Denton looks around at all of you and says, "What have you done? We need everyone on this!" And he turns around and, and casts.
You're next, pretty boy.
Where did I put my things?
We're looking for.
What things?
I need my backpack.
Oh, I could get it for you.
No,
Are you
it's
leaving?
cool.
Are you hoboing?
I have to go.
My people need me.
Boop, 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 boop.
Again, black shadows start to gather at his fingertips.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
You can hit your own dude.
Yeah, he is gonna hit his own dude, but he's
What? How could
gonna
you do
hit
that?
Gabe and Rose primarily. Can't hit Howl.
Guys, we're gonna die here.
Now we good.
Let's cast.
Oh no, we're
can't
not
soak.
good. We're not good. Well, it works both ways, man.
Oh no, you
That's
guys.
an ace on the d10. That's an 11,
Okay.
which is a success with a raise,
It's only an 11.
which does extra damage. I need this.
We're gonna fucking die.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
That's 15 damage. And I need you guys to make a vigor roll.
Because they're free soak, yeah, that happens.
All right.
No, you wasted.
I got a 7 on my vigor roll.
You got a 7?
Yep.
I got a 6.
Okay, that's good. So you feel this like energy just cutting through, and you feel it trying to pull your life force out of you, but you manage to just focus in and keep that from happening. But still, this is just tearing at your body and just opening up cuts all over you. So, how much damage?
What was the total?
15.
It was 15, and it's going against our toughness, right?
Yeah, now I will, yes, that's a fair point. Tyler Boyce. You guys do have plot armor on the table.
Oh,
Oh!
all right. That's what it's for.
Oh, buddy!
Plot
2 tokens
armor.
of plot armor
Thank
on
you,
the
Tyler.
table.
You saved our lives.
That was freaking out.
We're freaking out.
We're gonna die!
Well done, mysterious
We're still
stranger.
gonna die!
Well, how much damage?
15 damage.
Yes,
What's
okay.
your toughness?
Mine is a 6.
So
Okay.
is mine.
Okay, so that's a success with 2 raises.
2 raises.
So you guys would be shaken and take 2 wounds.
Okay. Okay, we could each take a plot.
One plot armor?
And just have 1 wound.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do that.
Okay.
One
Okay.
wound each.
Spending the 2 points of plot armor
Uh-huh.
and taking
Thanks, chat.
a wound and being shaken.
This is the best and worst action card we've ever used.
Oh my god.
Um,
Oh my god.
And after he just stands there, like just freaking out at you guys. I will kill you! I will kill all of you! Next up is Rosaline.
And he does.
It's me. I'm gonna 54 card pick up both of them.
Yeah!
Oh wait, hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I don't want to hold on.
You guys didn't roll agility to try and avoid that.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
You
What-
get an agility
we get an
roll to try and
agility-
avoid that.
Also,
We can
that-
reroll
What about
that.
dude? What
Yep,
about the
and
dude?
he also. Yep.
So maybe we could save our plot armor.
Nice.
I aced it!
Now it's against an 11.
Okay.
You rolled an 11.
She got an 11.
Nope, she
Oh,
got a
she's
10.
negative.
So I have to get an 11.
Yeah.
So I just got a 3.
Okay. It needs to be. He rolled an 11.
I'm going to use a Cursed Spanish Gold first.
Okay.
Because my lawn doesn't cape over on Cursed Spanish Gold, so I have to do that last.
Right.
Sequencing.
Come on, buddy. That's a 6.
Erased it!
Can I do it a second time?
You didn't.
No.
9.
I'll add a d6.
Okay. Spending this as a blue.
That's right!
The one time that you can this.
And what do you know? It's anything I rolled would have been fine.
Oh, yeah, great.
All right.
Because I get a +2.
So you avoid that damage
and save
the
us
and
a
save
plot armor.
a point of plot armor.
Shoo!
You're spending a blue to reroll or to add
And
a
she,
d6.
Six.
and she aced it, so yeah.
You also avoid that damage.
Everything going
Getting your plot armor.
Take these wounds back.
However, this guy here, little initiate that's still reeling from everything that happened,
What's Denton's last name?
Treadway.
dead.
Mr. Treadway! Mr. Treadway, no!
He does not survive.
Aw.
He is shredded up.
No, use your draw and then push it towards Denton.
What?
Your draw card says push it toward an ally.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm not gonna though.
Denton seems like the kind of guy that would save him.
He dies.
Okay, great.
All right, that was Denton's turn. That was actually much worse than it looked like it was going to be for
Yeah.
him. So you guys are not wounded or shaken. In fact,
Yes.
that worked out really poorly for him.
Guys,
All
I
right.
am like pumped.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're doing great.
This is like a red zone that's not a red zone.
Yeah.
It's a red
Rosaline.
zone Because we can. Well,
You're up.
He's the
This is a
only
little
one
more
in here.
dangerous.
He's
though.
the only one
A
there.
little
I
bit, yeah.
really want to puppet him, but that seems like a really bad idea. I'll 54 card pickup. I'll 54 card pickups, but I have to deal. But I only have to get 2 pair,
Okay.
or a pair rather.
Okay.
Right? Double check that.
You need 2 power
I
points.
just need a pair.
All right. She's dealing.
9
I-
cards, need a pair, easy peasy.
I guess I need to put these back in, huh?
Buddy, been using fake chips like you're going out of style. Only got 3 left.
Yeah, and this was the beginning of a 4-hour session, so
Oh my god.
We go to the beach after. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Beach episode.
Okay. Okay.
The beaches in Phoenix are great.
10 of clubs.
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs.
What do you need? 2, Jack?
She just needs a pair.
I just need a
Queen
pair.
of spades. You can... 4 of hearts. Nothing yet. 8 of clubs.
Oh no.
It's very likely to happen. It's fine.
9 of hearts.
Okay.
If I just get it checked.
Don't.
7 of clubs.
Okay, but
If
don't-
you get one more club.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I think I'm okay though.
That's a.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10.
And I got a pair of queens.
All right, so you got a
So you got
straight.
straight.
I got a
6 power points. The excess are lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight though.
Yes!
Boom!
You did it. Once again, you win your
You show
gamble
that
with the
man,
dark
too.
forces in your head, and you take your power from them.
You scared me there for a moment.
So take your cards
Don't
and
do
make
that
your roll.
anymore.
And stop
Okay.
destroying the map.
I apologize.
We are destroying the map.
Yeah,
We are
it's
tearing-
dry erase, guys.
I mean,
Sorry.
in the narrative,
you
we
mean-
are tearing it all up.
you are.
Okay.
Ace! See, you're rolling with that.
9.
9 minus 1.
9 minus 1 is an 8, which is only a success with a raise.
Oh.
We did it.
So your
okay.
54 card pickuping,
Yeah.
2d10
Which-
plus d6.
Does he roll agility?
He does.
Oh, it's for.
Oh wait, well, so he should roll agility first. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Wow, these
So that's against an 8. Would you like to keep that?
Yeah.
these guys seem to have
No.
severely underestimated
D6.
us as a
Yeah.
group.
Well,
Because
it's less that
can't
and more
soak
that
it.
that was a pretty devastating combo of adventure cards.
Okay, I'll add a
Right?
d6.
You're gonna add a d6 to it?
Yeah.
Okay. You rolled a 1.
and then re-roll it all.
I can do that, can't I? Could I re-roll
You can
with
re-roll it all.
So I would re-roll the...
Your spell casting, your wild die, and the extra
I'll use
d6.
that.
Okay.
It's not better. It's
11?
well, okay.
So a 10.
yeah, that's
10.
better.
It's 2 better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a 9 with my minus 1.
What was 11 minus 1?
No, it was
Oh,
11.
11 minus 1. Okay.
I rolled a 5 and a 2. Let me go ahead and spend a piece of cursed Spanish gold here.
No!
That's an
He
ace.
ate that!
That's a 10. So he sees you casting and just kind of steps to the side right behind the doorway, and your flurry of cards goes shooting right past him, but misses him.
I'm mad.
It's gonna take more than that.
Still here.
Well, you'll get it if you stay here any longer.
You have another action you can take, but you can't cast again.
Well, I can go right up here and stab him in the face.
If you move, that's an action. So you can stab him, but you'll be doing it at a -4.
I'll do it anyway.
All right, you're gonna move up to him and
throw it?
stab him in the
Oh
face.
yeah, I could throw. That's true.
Are you holding a throwing knife or are you holding Mary or Scarlet?
I would probably be.
I believe you said when you drew your knife that you drew a throwing knife.
I also
Yeah,
am pretty
I
sure
did-
you
You said you were gonna throw it.
I did say that.
So I will say you are holding a throwing knife and you
Okay.
can throw it at him. So this is going to be
Okay.
at no penalty.
Well, except for my -1, right?
Except for your -1, that is correct.
Oh boy.
What is this out here?
Aced it, I aced
Yes!
She aced it.
No, 8.
8 is a success with a raise for a toss.
Okay.
So roll damage with an extra d6. And he cannot soak it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, quickness!
Yeah. 6, 7, 8
8 damage.
8.
You shake him.
to start.
So you throw a knife. He comes right back around from the door jam after your cards dissipate and is shouting at you, but doesn't expect to see the dagger flying right through the air towards him. And he just barely is able to just sort of bring his cloak up and bash it out of the way, but he is shaken. All right, hand in your card, Rosaline.
Jesus Christ.
Gabriel Prior.
Gabe is going to turn, like, snarling like a mad dog and run at Denton and punch him in the face.
Okay. Do
So
so.
that's 2 actions, because I have to run.
Yes.
Or not run, but
You have to move.
and do that. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm just going to move over to him, and I'm actually going to frenzied attack. A wild attack, I mean.
Okay.
So that gives me +2 and -2 on my next parry.
Yes.
Which is a terrible idea in this context, but I'm doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
So he just screams. He doesn't even really say anything. He's just like growling.
Just
so
primal
fucking
anger.
Angry at him.
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to make my.
Is this punch weaker because he's missing fingers?
I hit with my right hand.
He's using his dominant hand.
Yeah,
But
so
too
I'm,
soon.
So I'm rolling this straight, basically.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
it's a +2 for
yes.
the wild attack and a -2
Correct.
for the
Multi-action.
That is a 4, which hits, but I'm going to try and re-roll it with a fate chip.
Wait,
Okay.
A 4 doesn't hit, does it?
You're right, it would not, because it would have to hit his parry.
Which
right?
I don't know what. It might be pretty low.
It
right?
would have to hit his parry.
Sure.
And if he was a martial person, then
Then it
perhaps
might
that
be.
wouldn't hit his parry. But he is a caster who leans heavily on his spell casting, and he's not holding a weapon.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
that hits him.
Well, I'm still re-rolling it because
Okay.
I want to mess him up.
And go ahead and add a +2 to that because he's an unarmed defender as well.
Oh, goody! Well, in that case, that's 3, 4, 5, 6,
Although
7.
Well, you're not armed either, actually, so you don't
No,
have a
I'm
+2.
not. So never mind.
Alright.
So don't worry about that. But that's still 5. I don't have that many fate chips, but it's not like I can use them to soak. So
You rolled. Okay, you're not asking me if that hits yet. So you rolled a 4, which hit, and then a 5, which also hits. So are you rolling to try and get a better number? Is that what's happening here?
yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure because you have hit on both of these.
Okay.
I mean, a punch is a punch. Let me just say.
You're just going to do straight strength damage +2 because of your
It's
wild
not
attack.
great.
I just want to make sure.
Sure, but if you give a raise, you can still get.
Yes.
But you might need to save those for agility rolls.
Maybe. I've got one left.
Okay.
I'm gonna try one more.
All right. You got it.
Can't fault that logic.
Yeah, I thought I had the death wish.
Yeah. Well, I've got a loyalty hindrance, people.
And he really wants to punch this
That
guy.
was a 3, 5.
So as we all should have just taken loyalty, Henry.
It's just a 6, 7.
That's a 7.
Still not a raise.
It could
It
be.
is a success with a raise.
It is.
His parry is
His
nothing.
parry is a 2.
Oh, goody!
So roll some damage.
Kill him
Hooray!
with a punch.
Okay. So a punch is just
Strength plus D6 for your
Strength?
raise.
plus
D4.
D6.
What's up?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, he got a raise, so
JK.
it's the D6.
JK.
So it's just your strength plus the D6 for a raise. You're
So it's
hitting him in a sensitive area.
it's just
the face.
2d6, right?
If your strength is a 6, then yes.
My strength is a 6,
Yes.
so 2d6. Let please be good. That would be awesome.
You rolled
no!
a 1 and a 1.
That's Snake
I'm
Eyes.
not feeling good.
So he is whipping his cloak
Wait.
around to. Okay, so you add +2 for the damage from wild attack,
Yes, so
which makes it 4,
makes it a 4.
which is still not enough.
Damn it!
So he is still whipping his cloak around to get that knife out of the air, and at that same point, you run forward to try and punch him, but get your fist tangled in the whipping fabric of his cloak, and do not manage to make much of a substantial land.
Come on, Dice. You couldn't give me a little moment of redemption.
But that was pretty dramatic rolling-wise, right?
Ugh!
Hand in your card, Gabriel
Wait,
Prior.
walk away.
I can't.
Can't you keep
Another
continue-
action.
You can't continue moving?
No, so you moved 2 squares. You could walk away and finish the rest of your movement.
He's shaking, so he can't.
Hal wants a clear shot.
He's shaking, so he can't attack you.
Yeah, Gabe will stumble back after that.
Okay, he's
I'm
gonna
trying to be like, it
spend-
doesn't make sense to me that he would like actively turn and like,
Right,
"Ugh!"
right, yeah.
But I can see him, "Ugh!" and then just kind of like,
He's gonna spend
stumble
a fate
back
chip
there.
to unshake,
Okay.
and he's gonna try and take a swing at you while you
As I move
back
away. Good thing I don't have.
But he's also not super punchy. And this is a fighting attack, which is not a skill that he has.
God damn it! I wanted to kill him by punching him in the face so bad.
So that's a 2. I'm gonna spend a piece of cursed Spanish gold to re-roll that, though. That's a 3. I'm gonna spend a piece of cursed Spanish gold to re-roll that.
It's sad seeing these folks fight like this.
Now what?
I'm just gonna keep doing this
Yeah.
until he hits you. But the good news is you're bleeding me of all this cursed Spanish gold that I've been sitting on for sessions now. So let me go ahead and spend a piece of cursed Spanish gold here.
Wow.
And another one. This is really bad. This is bad.
Nobody hits Gabe.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wow.
This is costing me
He
that.
aced it.
There we go.
11 minus 2, which is a 9. What is your parry?
My parry's a 5.
Okay, so that is a success with a raise. So he is also going to do.
Now he's going to ace like a motherfucker, and just punch me to death.
I very much doubt that, the way this has been going. 8 damage.
8 damage. I have 6 toughness.
6
As a toughness, so he shakes you. As you start to stumble back, he just socks you one right in the chin, and you thought he was more disoriented than that. He was maybe fainting or something, but you stumble back shaken now, Gabriel Prior.
Good thing I'm easily the best person in the party at unshaking.
Where are you? Are you just going back here next to Rose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand in your card, which you did. So I believe, Hal Melton, it's all up to you.
All right, Freak, out of the way.
Is the
Get the
4
son of
for
a
the
bitch.
initiates?
Yeah, but they did.
They're
They're all dead.
Oh, well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What have you done?
that's a good point.
Wait, what?
The rest of the initiates come in.
Because Denton called for all of them.
But
I can't.
so they get to go on the same initiative
you mean
order
pull
as
the
other
howl?
initiative.
Pull the garage.
They're just gonna get to enter basically. They're coming in.
So that means.
First strike.
Yep.
Well,
Come right by me.
Yep.
How many dead bodies are now
There's a lot.
piling up?
There's a lot.
Did I take improve for strike yet? I haven't. Damn.
I actually would really love someone to draw a Joker now because I've gotten pretty nervous.
that's a 5.
5. On the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. That will hit.
Oh, okay.
Roll damage.
Oh, yeah, they are casters, right?
They're all casters.
I forgot about it. I was like, really? Why?
they are used to doing damage at range. You're not supposed to be this close to them.
So that is 13.
13 will kill him.
God!
So
Why do people keep walking into this room? Come on!
This is a meat grinder!
Does that guy have 2 weapons? Or a shield or anything?
No.
Because I should get a +1 for my fighting roll because he has a single weapon and no shield.
Good to know. Make that roll.
Florentine. Okay,
He does
so
not have a shield.
I'm just at a.
They also do not have deflection.
He's playing some Dark Souls.
They
He got
do
a
not have
shield.
I'm
deflection.
just at a normal roll, right? Because that cancels out my fatigue.
Correct.
Okay.
You got this, Rose.
Gross.
It's a 7!
A 7 is
Stabbed
enough
in the face!
to hit.
With a raise?
Nope.
No, just a
Damn.
hit.
Was it an 8
needed
for
an
Florentine?
Nope. That's a 7 with the
Cancels
because she
out.
has a
Oh,
-1
right.
for her fatigue.
Fashi.
Roll damage. Roll damage.
I'm getting there. I aced
Based
it!
on the D4.
Yes!
I aced it again!
You iced again.
8, 9, 10.
That's
11,
enough to
12,
stab him in the
13,
face.
14, 16!
He runs in and he gets stabbed
Stabbed in the face!
Atta girl, Rose.
All right. Hal Melton. It's now your turn.
Are those goons in the way?
There are goons in the way.
Cleave attack.
Yeah, I regret not taking that now. I'm gonna punch one guy and then the other if he doesn't die. Can I make that decision now? Kind of like how he shoots and then decides.
Sure.
Okay, great.
I'll allow it.
Great. So that is a 10.
That's a 10. That's very good. That's a hit with a raise.
Okie dokie. Oh, I had a d6.
Just not that it matters, but these guys are all carrying ritual daggers. That's why they're not unarmed.
Ah.
You're still beating the crap out of
That's
them.
a 17.
Auto cauterizing
17?
daggers?
Yeah. You just puncture the side of his skull with the clawed gauntlet that you wear. So this guy? Or that
Yes. The guy closest to Gabriel.
This guy
Yes.
is down.
Then I'll
Second
punch-
attack.
Regular punch the other guy. Just a good old regular punch.
Regular punch. And that's an ace.
That's an ace on a D12.
Sweet!
I guess I'll punch his head off. This is how you punch, Gabe.
Oh,
Wow.
22.
yeah!
Important to remember, this is an offhand attack, so it's at a -2, so that's only a 20.
I don't take that. I have two-fisted.
But you're offhand,
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
so you do take it.
I do take it.
We were insane.
But don't worry, that's still a hit with a raise.
I mean, that's all I needed was the raise, right?
So roll an extra D6 in addition to the other stuff you got going here.
Okay. So that's an 8, 4, 2, so that's 14 plus 2, 16.
16. Yep. Yes. You shatter his face.
All right. Now we're making some progress.
You didn't need a
Getting our way
face.
there.
Hand in your
There you
card.
go. It's a 2 of
That was on
diamonds.
their turn.
Yeah.
That was on their turn. At this point, there is a loud hammering on the front door, the door that you guys came in. Now, you guys know that this place is magically sealed from the outside, but this hammering sound keeps coming, and everyone is thrown off by it, even the initiates in Denton, who is just wild-eyed, like, what is this, more friends of yours? And as he says that, the door explodes inward, being kicked off of its hinges. Hold on. One second, guys.
We don't got any friends as far as I know.
Also, thanks, TJ Rick.
Thanks, TJ.
No.
Did it? I just
What
sort of
the-
was
Sounded like big.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe not.
Did I break
Might have
your
been.
magic door? Says Johnny Carrington, walking in through the front door. At the same time, phasing in insubstantially from one of the side walls comes Colt Holbrook.
No!
Oh my god!
We are gonna die here.
Oh no!
And you hear the windows being busted in on this side of the building and the telltale hissing of snakes as vipers start being poured in through the windows.
What is wrong with you, Jordan?
Did Chad unlock this?
Because last week, Chat unlocked Battle Royale. So thank you, Chat.
You should have told us this before we used the no soaking card.
And
We're going to die.
Colt Holbrook, completely insubstantial over in the corner, but very visible, just looks up at the initiates and says, "Nobody messes with the preacher and his friends but us." And cocks his shotgun. "Now, preacher, we're here to take you home." Let's draw some initiative cards, why not? Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Are we still slow?
Are we still?
What's
yeah.
happening?
You guys are still slow.
Gabe is just like, well, this is definitely not my day.
So let's throw some stuff out for the snakes there. We got Holbrook here.
no.
We got Johnny there.
All right, there's
And
a
we
ton
got
of people.
Clem.
Someone is gonna draw a Joker.
Who's Clem? Is that the snake?
Yeah, Clem.
Snake guy. No Clem. All right,
Oh my god.
shall we?
Oh my god.
Why is it be quick?
James Bode.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. That's.
You have
That's
to
the
have.
best
You
I
have
can
to take.
do.
It's the best you can do. 6.
How many more rounds does this last?
This is going to be the second round of slow. 7.
He didn't say how long
Yeah,
it's gonna
he
last.
didn't.
You can't take.
He just said.
6 you can't take. Ace you can't take. 4 you can't take.
yeah,
Joker,
go to a
Joker.
Joker.
Jack you can't take.
Look, look.
8 you
Ah.
can take.
Yes!
Everyone can soak now.
Let's get those fade
How about
chips.
just us though?
Have a fate chip, everybody.
Legend chip. Legend chip.
Gabriel Prior.
Legend chip.
So the undead
Red.
stench of Holbrook and Johnny suddenly fills up the room.
I don't want to be a legend. I just want to live.
All right, everybody got their fate chips?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Oh, but
Let's start
super low on fate chips.
with Clem.
I'm super low on bullets.
You have 5 fate chips though.
Clem gets a
You have,
7.
like me,
This
normal.
doesn't
Holbrook.
give me automatic
Oh,
bullets.
Is gonna take an ace.
No.
The initiates get a king. Damn. Denton gets
I don't
an
have any
ace.
weapons.
The snakes do not get a 4.
I should take one of my knives.
They get a queen. Johnny does not get a 5.
Oh man.
Does not get a 3. Does not get a 5 or a 2. He'll take the king.
Holy cow.
Fuck.
Does everybody have their cards now?
Yes.
Great! This is what you guys unlocked last time. So here we go. A 3-way battle between the forces of chaos.
Did you tell them? You just said battle royale. You didn't tell them like who was going to be in.
I
the
did
battle.
not.
Yep.
I just said there were multiple factions after you, and they haven't all met each other yet. So
Like-
now they have.
Thank you for supporting the channel.
Thank
It
you
was
guys
nice
so much.
knowing you.
Yeah, that's a good show.
It was a good show while
show.
it lasted, and
Yeah.
Chad has spoken. We understand.
So I believe Holbrook is gonna go first.
Well,
I'll allow it.
So
I guess I'll allow it.
Holbrook suddenly phases back into solid mass, and he just looks around at all of you and just rips the bandana off of his face, revealing the still oozing neck wound from where Rosaline cut his throat, and the exposed side of the inside of his mouth from where Gabriel shot him in the side of the face in the Battle of Coldwater Creek.
That was a good day.
You guys have already seen this, but the initiates have not.
Uh-oh.
They need a guts
So
roll.
they have to make guts
Oh my
rolls.
god. Wow.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I kind of want them to fight. things because they're all gonna fight against each
The
other.
ultimate life and
They make it.
battle.
Denton
Here we
also
go.
has to make a guts roll.
David Flagel, thank you.
David Flagel.
David Flagel, thank you very much for the donation. He makes it as well.
The hell invited these debtors? It's Denton. And Holbrook says, now, that ain't nice. And he takes his shotgun out.
Who's he gonna go for? There's so many options here.
Save me, Holbrook. Or Carrington. Who's doing this first?
This is Holbrook.
Holbrook. But, I'll deal with you after I take care of my business here.
He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And he's gonna take a shot at Rosaline,
Ooh.
the
All right.
person who cut his throat in life.
Then,
Yes?
Tyler!
Boring old Tyler! Thank you very much for the donation.
thank you, boring old
you.
Tyler.
My man!
Boring gold.
I want to interrupt, but I'm not sure what I could do to him from this distance.
I'm not either.
I don't think there's like anything I could do.
You could grab one of my knives and throw it at him.
You can put something in between you and the bullet.
I could jump in front of
That's
it,
what I
which makes sense.
Also, you're shaken.
You are shaken.
Okay, well, can I interrupt? I'm gonna
You
try to
absolutely
interrupt.
can. You can
just
go
have to
now. So
unshake.
he levels his shotgun at Rosaline.
Okay, I'm gonna try and interrupt.
Okay.
Which is an opposed agility, is it?
No. As a Joker, you just
I could
get
just
to
do it.
interrupt.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to.
First, you have to unshake.
All right, unshake. So that is a spirit roll, which is a D12.
+2
D12
for your Joker.
+2. So
You make it.
7. So 9.
9,
makes
you're
it?
unshaken.
Oh, good. I guess
He was very
unshaking is
worried.
Super easy for me. Okay, so I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in front of Rose,
Okay.
and
I was kidding. Don't do that.
no, I think that's
very-
what Gabe would do. So he's gonna jump in front of Rose, and
So basically, what's going?
can he still like? That would block it, right?
He's aiming for Rose, and he's firing, and you're interrupting his action to jump in. I'll say, yeah, you can take the attack.
I think it makes sense, right?
He's right next to her, so.
You might need to run a little bit closer to him in order to.
I can do that.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so I will just like run as much as I can to like be between him and Rose.
You could make a run roll and see if you could get right up next to him if you want to.
Yes.
I'm not saying you should,
think
I'm
that's-
just saying you can.
I think that's not a bad idea though. So I'm gonna try and make a run roll.
Terrible idea.
It's not a great idea, but I think it's his. That's what his instincts are here.
Okay.
Because everything's been fucking crazy.
That's true.
So I'm gonna make a run roll, which is what?
Just a d6.
Just wild die.
Nope.
It's D6.
6 in your pace.
10 squares is what you can move.
That's enough.
Okay, so I'm going to basically just run right up to him.
Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you for the donation.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't hit him. 2.
You could try.
Sure, but it would be an extra action.
It would be at a minus 4.
-4?
Yeah, because running is an action and moving is an action because you're under
All
slow.
right, I will try and hit him.
Do it.
Anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, as though you are running through molasses, you just go sprinting up for this guy, and you can see him kind of just quizzically look at you.
Can I like disarm him? Can I like try and like knock the shotgun out of the way?
You can try. So that's an additional -2 to your attack. So that's going to be a -6 to disarm him.
We have a +2 because of the Joker.
I do get the +2.
And then basically he's going to make a strength roll versus the damage you do with your attack.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Gonna try and disarm him. Gonna try and just knock the shotgun out of his hand. I am in favor of this. Make your disarm roll.
This is what I would try to do.
I completely agree.
Okay, so this is a fighting roll, right?
Yes.
All right. What is that?
That's a 4.
Okay, so
that's
it's
a -1.
-6. Wait, -1?
No, sorry. That's your total is a -1.
No, +2 because
Yeah, plus
minus
two
6
is
plus
this.
2.
So a 1.
Just
That's
a
a 1.
One.
So what do I need to beat? It's an opposed strength.
He's
roll,
gonna
right?
make a strength roll against the damage.
Let's try a curse Spanish
Well,
roll.
okay, so here, let me be clear.
BSB Thank you so much, BSB Care.
Thank you. So this is just your fighting roll.
Right, and then
Once
he
you
will have
hit,
an
once you hit, you're gonna do damage, and
he will have
that's
an
what he has to
opposed strength
oppose.
against damage. All right, so I need to just hit his
Parry.
His parry.
Yes.
For that, I don't know what that is.
Now he's holding a shotgun, so you get up.
Here.
No,
You're
you're
rolling
not-
with
yeah.
curse Spanish gold.
Okay, reroll. That was almost a 6, but then it rolled onto a 3. That's
One
what
more
you get
time.
for cylindrical
Oh, man.
dice.
So right now my best is a 1, right?
Thing. It was so
Yes.
close. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, no.
So that's a 5.
Still a 1.
Was it?
Yeah. 5 minus 6 plus 2.
Plus 2. That was a 1. Let's add a d6.
Wow.
Sorry, I want to do this.
Oh wait, hold on. Before you do anything else, I didn't draw fate chips for all of these guys. Let me do that real quick.
Look
While
at
he's
that
doing
pile
that,
of goddamn fate chips.
chat, thank you guys so much. You guys are doing
Yes,
a ton.
thank you guys.
It means an
Awesome.
enormous amount
It
to all of
means
us.
a lot.
Thank you.
If you can, please share the word on any social media you have. People don't even have to watch. They just, if they just go to the Tiltify page, it's for a great cause. Thank you guys so much for being here.
And hey guys,
Share your stories.
yes, with #SlayALZ, if you have a
You'll see
story
it.
of how the disease has affected you or someone you know or a loved one, please share it on social media with the #SlayALZ, and we will share it on our wall in between games. But for the time being, thanks to the generous contributions of everyone who is watching to the Alzheimer's Association, we have unlocked another token of plot.
We got 3 now. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're perfect.
All right,
Everything's great.
I'm adding a d6. It's a 1 right now.
It is a 1, so you need to roll well.
We get Elan now, right?
So that's a 5, so that's a 6 total. I imagine that's not enough.
A 6 total is enough to roll damage against Cold.
Okay! It's still not gonna be great, but you know what? This is what I had to try and do.
And you get to add +2 to your damage with the Joker.
Yes, I do. So I'm rolling just my strength.
Strength +2. Yep.
All right, well, come on. Just give me like an ace and a bit. All right, or just a
4.
2. A 4.
So he has to make a strength roll against a 4.
Great.
Okay.
No
How's he
way.
gonna do that?
There's no way.
Impossible.
Hold on, guys. It is possible. Give him a chance.
I don't know.
Is that a 1 and a 2?
It's a 1 and a 3.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see that one.
But guys, I have so much cursed Spanish gold.
Yeah.
There's got to be limits on this. Now there it is.
There's a 6. He just watches you run up and try and knock the shotgun out of his hand, and you're moving really slowly, and you've clearly been through hell. You're missing 2 fingers, you've got a black eye, and you just smack the gun, and it's not as hard as you meant to, though, with you being slowed down. So he just kind of watches as you move the barrel of the gun off to the side, and he brings it back around and says, "Preacher, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you're gonna want to get out of the way." And just leans around you to shoot Rosalie.
Oh, fuck!
But that was a really awesome thing. That
And she gets covered. He's in the way now.
I will do that. She gets covered because
Okay.
you are directly in the way. However,
Gabe has not had a very good day.
He shoots another finger off.
Yeah.
Last one.
Oh yeah, put 2 fingers in.
don't do that.
It's a 6.
It's an 8 because he's using a shotgun.
Oh.
But because Rosaline has cover, that is not a hit with a raise.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
But I'll just spend 1 piece of curse.
No!
All right, I'll keep that.
It's hard to read.
That's a 9 minus 2 is a 7. Still not a hit with a raise. So he only gets to do.
Is he trying to hit my parry or is he just trying to. No, this is.
This is a shot. However, you have dodge, right?
I do. So is that a -1? I believe.
-1. Okay, so he still hits.
Whatever it is, but I do.
9. That's an ace on the damage.
Oh.
That's another ace on the damage.
Oh no!
Okay, well.
We can soak.
17 damage.
We can soak. It's okay.
Tom Lommel! Oh my gosh!
Tommy Lally!
Thank you, Tom!
Thank you very much for the donation.
We love you, Tom.
17 damage with the shotgun blast, Rosaline.
Okay. I will soak that.
Okay.
Spirit, right?
Spirit, yes. So what's your toughness? 5,
My
right? Or
toughness
6?
is a 6.
So that's a success with 2 raises, so that you'll be shaken and have 2 wounds.
Okay. That's a 3.
A 3
'Cause of my fatigue.
is not enough to shake or to soak anything.
Reroll.
With the last piece of table cursed Spanish gold.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it.
Come on, Rose.
Yes, I aced it.
Oh, yes.
5.
11 minus 1 is a 10, which is a success with a raise, which is enough to soak all of it.
Ah,
The shotgun blast comes out, and I will say, because of the adeptness of that move, part of it is that Rosaline moves out of the way, and the other part of it is Gabriel comes back with his hand very slowly to just nudge the barrel of the shotgun slightly to the side.
I whack it with my injured offhand.
Yeah, and Holbrook just looks up at you after he misses, and he says, "I swear if I wasn't under orders to keep you alive."
And I just look back and go, how many times do we have to kill you?
And that's it for Holbrook. All
That was
right,
the first turn. Great.
next up is Denton.
Great.
Or actually, and hand him your card there. Lex Knight.
Thank you, Lex Knight.
Thank you very much.
Megan. Thank you, Megan.
Could I have your Joker, please, Gabriel?
Yes.
Don't give it to her.
Denton.
I want it back.
Give it to Rose.
Just catch
Oh,
up.
there's a catching up. Okay, and because Megan, right? Okay. Denton says, "All right, if this is the way we're gonna do this, then let's get serious." And he is going
Let's
to
get dangerous.
cast a spell on himself here.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Feels darkly enough.
Again,
Talks right now.
these sort of like illusion of feathers springs out, and he starts to shake back and forth very rapidly. He is casting deflection on himself as well. It's an ace on the die.
Oh, God.
It's a 19, so that's a success with a raise. So he gets,
-4.
yeah, everyone's -4 against him.
Hey, guys, this is going super well, and it's fun and all, but we should run.
And he is going to move in here.
Well, we'll get punched in the face.
What's up?
First strike.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Punch him. In the face.
Punch him in the
deflection
face.
works on
He's
that too,
deflection
right?
Yes.
now.
Yeah, it works on everything.
So that's a 10.
-4, but he has a terrible parry.
Parry, right?
Aha! Now it's harder to hit me.
So that's a
It's not hard
success
to
with a
hit me.
raise.
Oh boy. All right. Cool. Great. So that is
12 damage.
12 damage.
Okay,
But now Jordan has a billion things to soak with.
I do.
True.
And
God.
I'm gonna use one. He's gonna soak that. Denton is here. Wow, that's a lot of NPCs. All right, he's gonna make a soak roll.
Not so fast, Birdman.
That is a 5. So I'm sorry, you did how much damage? 12?
12.
Okay, so that's a success with 1 raise. So he soaks it.
All right, you can go in. Come on.
So you try and swing at him, but again, like, you almost make contact with him, but he seems to be where he is actually not because of this effect. And he keeps running in. Rosaline, would you like to first strike him?
You don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to first strike.
Actually, no, he's not
long
going
does
to
she
do
have
that.
the water?
He's going to go this way.
Do I get to hit him again?
No.
Yes.
Oh, because he's moving
Yeah,
out of
'cause-
range with you? Yeah, you get
Because
to hit
first
him
strike is a
again.
different, yeah.
Yeah, you get to hit him again.
Great.
He's going to get hit no matter what.
So that was just a 5.
So that misses, actually.
Yeah.
Again, he's just buzzing in and out of where you expect him to be, and he just zips over here. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's gonna stay right there. That's Denton. All right, King, anyone? The Initiates. Okay, the Initiates finally get to do something other than die. They start casting as well, and they raise up their hands, and similarly to when Quentin cast before he was cut down almost immediately, these dark tendrils start to rise up from the floor and snake out towards all of you guys, 2 from each of them, towards each one of you. And actually, there's more people in the room now, so we'll say 1 on Holbrook and 1 on Johnny as well. So let me see if they can even cast first. First one. Success. Second one. Success. All right.
Ooh, more
I
luck,
just
guys.
love watching Megan's face every time.
I'm gonna re-roll with
If you
Curse
ever
Spanish
go back
Gold that
through
one.
any of the
No.
episodes, just watch
Re-roll with
Megan
Curse
every
Spanish
time
Gold.
Jordan.
No.
It's getting worse.
Re-roll with Curse Spanish Gold. No, okay, I'll keep the 6s.
Ha!
I need all of you to make a spirit roll, opposing a 6. Not terrible.
I got a 6. Does a match win?
A match does win.
Okay.
Eek! I got a 4.
You got a 4.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
I'm also gonna
I'm
re-roll.
liking
I'm
this new
also gonna
D12
reroll.
spirit.
Okay. Reroll. Reroll.
I circle my die!
Okay, so you make it.
Shit.
Keep these by the windows.
I got a
Okay, so you-
16.
you made it.
15.
What did you do,
Nice.
James Bogue?
I did not make it.
You did not make it. Hal Melton, did you make it?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking. What did they cast?
You don't know. There are dark tendrils trying to get inside of
Okay,
your
I don't
body.
like that.
Okay.
How bad can it be? We'll see.
Do we
That's
have
a
castor
6.
oil?
A 6?
Yeah.
A 6 is a success.
Okay.
Hal,
Things.
you failing it?
How bad can it be?
How bad could it be?
Indeed.
Hey, it could be pretty bad.
Hal, you feel your energy just kind of drain. Your vigor has been reduced by 1 die type,
All right.
which will also lower your toughness by 1.
All right. That's pretty bad.
Holbrook is gonna roll for it. Yeah, he makes it. And Johnny is going to roll for it. Also makes it.
How long does that last?
That's gonna last at least 3 rounds.
All right, that's pretty bad. Nobody hit by that again. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they're gonna move and get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna get behind this statue.
He's a snake and he's like, whoa.
And that one's gonna go there. All right,
Oh, they're
great.
best friends.
And that's it for them.
So let's the 4 of us lay low and let Jordan play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Johnny's turn now.
We take the defend action.
Johnny just kind of looks around at all of you, and Johnny looks worse for wear than the last time you saw him, because the last time you saw him, Hal had blown out his midsection with a shotgun and left him for what he thought was dead. That was before you found out that he couldn't exactly die like that. And he says, hey, farmer, I think you and I are due for a rematch. What do you say? 1-on-1, mano a mano. And as he does that, he throws his hands out, and you see bone claws just erupt from the end of his fingers. Now, you've seen him do this before, but they were not this large and not this wicked sharp looking. He says, what do you say?
I thought you said mano y mano. You ain't a man. What is that?
Oh, hey, you got your claw. I got mine.
All right, let's do it.
And he's gonna run in. But he says, just one thing on the way.
1,
He takes
2,
a
3,
30-minute
4, 5, 6, 7.
He spanks Bogue on the way in.
And he's gonna attack you twice, Bogue.
Oh my god.
So
First strike.
Yeah, first strike.
Yeah.
And Florentine,
now you're holding
And
a
bend
gun.
the hammer.
I am.
So he's at a +2 to hit you because you are not armed.
Don't get that rule, but okay.
Because when you have a gun, try to shoot me. I'm just no. No.
So that is a 7
Against his toughness. Oh, parry.
against parry.
Parry is 6.
Okay, so that clears your parry. So he's going to do damage.
Ooh, a raid! Thank you, Mad Bird.
That bird,
Thank you.
thank you very much. Whoa, we love birds.
That is 10 damage. What's your toughness?
5.
5. So that is a success with a raise. You would be shaken and wounded.
It's not ghost steel. It's not that much damage.
Yeah, but because he has 2 hits against me.
Yep.
So
He has 2
yeah.
claws?
So cool.
He has
Yeah.
2 claws.
So I'm gonna.
But this is not two-fisted. This is just a brutally fast attack with the same hand.
Gotcha.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna soak
Okay.
1.
All right. Make a vigor roll.
Do a vigor roll.
Ace!
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 4, so 16.
16 will soak all of it. So you go to do, he goes up to just slash across at you, and you just kind of move back out of the way. But while you are dodging that, he comes back much quicker than you expected him to, and twists his arm around in the air and just rakes right up the front of your body with his claws.
That is a 7. That is the same. But you know what? I'm going to re-roll that with Cursed Spanish Gold because I think he can do better. He thinks he can do better. He can't, though. But I have one more piece of Cursed Spanish Gold, so I'm going to use
That's
it.
his last one.
That's his last piece of Cursed Spanish
You
Gold?
said you had one more.
Yeah, one more, though.
But you just said you had
Once
one.
you pop, Howl.
You cannot stop.
8.
pop Howl.
And your parry is a 6, so that's still just a success.
Nobody pops
My
out.
sister texted me and said she donated, but it didn't show up. So I don't know if it happened or not.
5 damage.
Weird.
Thanks.
Toughness
Is she
is
last
5.
night?
Not enough. Not enough. Well, it is enough to shake you.
Shake me. Okay.
Yes. So you are shaken by this, but you're still just kind of dancing out of the way and trying to remain out of the way.
I wrap him on the wrist with my gun.
No.
You think it can't do that with a gun? Can't hit?
Now come on, Bogue, I owe you a shot in the back of the head, don't I? I was nice to you once. Why don't you just lay down and die?
Johnny seems unhinged.
He did ask nicely.
Yeah. All right.
There's-
All right, Johnny. I'm gonna lie down.
Snake turn.
Everyone.
Not much human is left.
No, there is not. And judging by the smell, most of what was human in Johnny has leaked out at some point. Here come the snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going after this guy.
Here come the snakes. Here come the snakes. Here come.
Is that the snake song? Oh my gosh, the snake attacks this guy and
Yeah.
hits.
Nice. Snakes.
So now the snake is going to do damage. Now again, these are not normal snakes. These are those weird looking purple rattlesnakes that
Seem to follow Clem around. That's an ace on damage. 5 damage,
which is enough to shake that guy. So it goes out to bite him and just kind of nicks his arm, which is all it takes to get some of this poison inside of him. So he has to make an agility roll, or I'm sorry, a vigor roll.
And he's an indoor cat. He does make the roll, though. So he just takes 1 level of fatigue. These snakes are going to run, I guess?
I don't like this.
2.
I think it's great.
1, 2,
Okay,
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, good. I was really
wasn't
hoping
gonna get
it
snakes.
less
That was
fatigue.
me.
4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah, snakes are great for that.
All right, 1 attack on Rosaline. That is a 5.
What are you going for, my?
I'm going for your parry.
No, I have an 8.
That's a miss.
James
Yeah.
Bogue.
Fuck you, snake.
That's an ace on the D8.
Damn.
That's another ace on the D8.
Oh, but that's cool because
my
instead
God.
of Bo being shaken, now Johnny's shaken.
No!
It slid the shaken.
All
over.
right, so that's going to be a success with a raise against you, Bogue. So bite is strength plus a d6.
5 damage,
Yeah.
which is your parry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's
Toughness?
Toughness, right.
Yeah.
So it bites you, and you are already shaken. So this would be a wound. And you're going to have to make a vigor roll.
Oh, look out, there's a snake in your boot.
Can I try and soak this?
Yes, because it's a wound.
Right. So, do that.
And this is one of those rare opportunities where if you soak this all the way, which you just did, you also get rid of your shaken status.
Yeah!
So this snake heel bit you. Or tried to bite you. But James, you were already in high alert because of Johnny right there. So this snake coming up to the side, you just move your foot out of the way. And the snake just,
And bites Johnny instead.
no.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for the snakes.
All right, I'll let you guys go now.
Oh, how?
James Bogue, you're up first.
Oh, goody. Speed load,
Speed load.
life drinker.
Okay. He said that so sassily.
He's making some decisions.
So Battle Royale largely means just one big fight. So
Yeah.
tuck in, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I move, step back without
4
provoking
hours
an
of
attack?
combat tonight.
No. If you step back, you will take an attack from both of them.
Cool. Well, then I'm going to stay where I am and shoot Johnny in the head.
Are you making a called shot to his head?
I'm standing right next to him.
Yeah, but he's still very fast. So are you making a called shot to his head?
Yes.
Okay. So you've got to clear his parry, and you're at a -4, but a +2 because you're not moving.
Mostly because I'm not moving.
So a -2.
Speed load negates the main -2 for making a shooting roll.
Right.
So is that a -2 or still a -4?
-2.
-2.
-2 all day. To shoot him in the head.
Easy peasy. That's a
That's
4.
a 2.
Oh, it's a 2.
2 altogether.
Need to clear his
What are you gonna do, James Bogue?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll.
Reroll. Now this is with
Alright.
Life Drinker, right?
This is with Life Drinker.
Life Drinker extends
And I take it.
and off. Now, which offer are you taking? Do you want to go?
It's like a pop-up ad? What's
No.
happening?
So, what happened before was Life Drinker asked for you, not asked, but you could just feel that it wanted some of your life energy. And you gave it that. And you got tired afterwards, but you saw that your bullets did more damage after that. But you knew there was more that you could give the gun in order to get more power. And you can almost feel it singing in your hand with potential energy.
Did it raise your attack last time?
No, I did more
Oh.
damage.
So that might be tough.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I'll take it.
taking it. So, you just open the floodgates and let your life force just pour into this gun. And as you do that, all of the intricate trace work on Life Drinker not just glows, but shines a bright, brilliant red, and your eyes begin to glow too as you suddenly become aware of all of the vital points in everywhere around you, but you're focused on Johnny, and you see nothing in his chest, no beat of life whatsoever, but you see some sort of sick, slug-like thing in his head, and you feel an ability to go right for that. So, you're gonna be shooting with a +2. So this fully negates the penalty.
Yeah.
Awesome. That gun.
Okay, it's new.
Yeah,
go.
this is Life Drinker.
I'm gonna paint it.
Holy crap. That's sweet.
Okay, come on, Life Drinker.
Let's do this. Okay.
That's a 7.
A 7
Against this parry.
against his parry,
+2? No.
which
No,
is his parry. So roll damage, 4d6 damage. And because you shot him in the head, you're gonna add 4 to that.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
yeah, baby!
He's got a lot to soak.
You aced!
Oh, wow.
Did you get 2
Oh
ones
my
though?
god, yeah.
So 8, 10,
15 plus 4,
plus 4.
19 damage.
Still good.
19 damage.
He's got a lot of soak.
That could have
So
gone better. That could have gone better.
you just see his head and what's inside of it, and you take a shot at it. And as you do, it's like a cannon going off as far as what it sounds like. And a brilliant crimson blast just shoots out of the end of your gun and goes straight for him. As your gun begins to glow, Johnny seems to understand he's in a bit more trouble than he thought, and he steps back. But you did how much damage?
19.
19. And as that...
Sorry. 20.
20 damage.
Oh, right.
Life Drinker plus 1.
Yep. 20 damage. So you feel just a deep gash open up on your back.
Cool.
And you feel blood start to flow out of it. You are wounded, James Bogue. But
Yeah.
Johnny is going to take 20 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a success with a raise. So that is a success with 3 raises. I'm gonna have to soak that.
I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, I have to.
Have to.
I'm gonna soak it.
Okay.
You have a kabillion fate chips.
Yeah.
A success with 3 raises. Okay. That's an 8.
Ooh, good roll.
So he soaks 2. But because that was really cool, I'm not gonna keep re-rolling that with Cursed Spanish Gold.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take it. So Johnny starts to move out of the way and back up in panic, but still that shot comes faster than he's expecting it. And it clips the side of his head, and you see it go into his head just a bit. And his head spins around. No blood comes out. But all the same, it whips his head around. And you hear a cracking of his neck. And he just kind of takes his hand and turns his neck back around. And you can see that there is just like a ragged flap hanging off the side of his head, and some sort of dark black substance is oozing down into his eye, and he said, I gotta look out for you. So he is shaken and wounded.
And with my glowing red eyes and just the graveliest voice I can, I just say, "Why, Johnny Carrington, are you scared?"
He does appear to be. He is shaken and has one wound.
I need a wound.
Oh, yes. You also have a wound.
Yep.
But you're not shaken.
It's the first one we've gotten. All combat, right?
All right,
Yeah, I guess so.
hand in your card, James
So you
Bogue.
gave yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Next up,
I mean, there's been
Rosaline.
a lot of resources
Woo!
drained.
Oh man, there's a snake right by me. I should have gotten first strike on that snake. Jeez. I think I'm gonna.
First
if
snake.
Yeah, first snake.
President
Can I
Snake.
Catch all these folks in the 54 card.
You can catch all of those folks in a 54 card pickup,
Well, then why don't I?
but
Just
you're
do
gonna have to
that?
deal.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck.
Yeah.
You
But-
only need a pair.
Yeah, I only need a pair for this one. So it's not so bad. Okay. I think I already shot.
Once again, you retreat to the darkened poker table in your head. Something feels different, though. There's a sense of expectation here.
Okay.
But the cards are dealt, and you're playing your hand.
Okay. Okay. Ace.
Ace of clubs.
10.
10 of clubs.
10.
Queen.
Queen of spades.
7.
7 of spades.
Okay. Plus
Jack.
Jack. Okay, nothing so far.
5 cards.
Jack.
There's a jack.
There it is.
All right.
Okay, we good.
What
I
about a
wanna see
king?
what else I. Yeah.
Well, you should see what else you get because
Yes,
you
'cause I
can.
could-
This can go really well for you.
Ooh, I got.
Hold on, I think that's enough. That's 9 cards.
Is that? Oh, is
Yeah,
that
that's
mine?
nice.
Pair of jacks and a pair of 10s. 2 pairs enough for
Two
you.
pair, but yeah, that's not good.
But nothing special. All right, so you can gather the power to make it. Make your arcane skill roll.
Okay.
That's an ace.
Ace of 6.
So
9.
8.
8, which is a success with a raise. So roll 2d10 and an extra d6.
I will do so. D10. I picked the wrong D10.
Oh,
okay.
I saw a 10.
19 plus 7.
7.
26 damage. Now first they have to make a agility roll here.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right, so this is agility against an 8. But their agility is
Starburst.
not amazing.
Where's mine?
I earned it.
That's a fail. That's a fail. And then the snake gets to make its agility roll.
Tap me.
Also a fail.
Yes!
They all take the damage. They are all cut to ribbons by the
Yes!
torrent of playing cards that come shooting out of your hand.
I'm
Yeah.
upset.
1 attack, 4 kills.
Everybody in this party's awesome except me.
Well, you have a weapon.
you're
I'm
missing some
unarmed
fingers.
and not doing great.
Someone give this man a
Unarmed.
gun. All right.
Enough combat.
Yeah.
Are you going to move? Well, no, you can't, because then that
yeah,
would
I can't.
assess a
Wait, did I
retroactive
not get
penalty.
that snake?
No.
Oh, I thought she did. Oh, okay.
I thought I did too.
No. In order to get all of those guys, you would have to either miss that snake or the other snake.
Miss the other snake. It's farther away.
Well, that.
You want to miss the other snake?
Yeah.
I'll allow it. That snake lives. This snake dies.
I don't want to get bit. But
Okay.
Damn snakes.
One snake must die for another to live.
How? No, sorry. Clem first.
Son of a. Come on.
Climbing in through this window, behind the snakes, comes the hooded figure with the purple scales just disfiguring his face. Now, he also looks much the worse for wear than the last time you've seen him. He now appears to be fully mutating into some sort of reptilian humanoid. And he just kind of hisses out with a tongue that has now been split in 2. It looks like a human tongue, just 2 parts at the end, and he says, "Sorry, I'm late." Because he hisses like a snake a little bit. And then he looks at you, James, and holds up that weird knife that he cut you with once before, so long ago, and it starts to drip with a strange venom. I need you, James Bogue, to make a spirit roll.
Oh my.
Oh no. What is this?
That is a
Oh.
fail.
Yeah.
Reroll with a fake chip.
God, we are low on resources now.
Wow, that's a 4.
A 4,
Yep.
which is a success.
Why do you have a wound?
Oh, you do have a wound, so it's a 3.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Thank you, teacher's pet, Hal Melton.
I'll just take a fake chip for myself.
No,
Okay.
that's okay. There is no more Curse Spanish gold on the table. Does that? No one has any.
I
You have
it.
some.
I have it all.
But you have fate chips.
How bad could it
I'll
be?
take it. I'll take it.
You're gonna take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good call. 4 damage.
Ooh.
Bohemian Galaxy. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
thank you so much.
Galaxy.
So you feel a sort of twisting in your guts, and again, you feel that old wound suddenly start to reappear and pull apart as if it's going to split your skin, but it doesn't quite make it. Instead, there's just this intense pain and this like sense of almost being ripped open. But you don't take any damage from it.
He stabbed me with a mortal blade.
Hal Melton.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and since I was challenged so nicely by Johnny Carrington, I'm gonna start marching that way,
Okay.
and then see that James got a shot off towards his head. And I'm like, James, don't worry, I'm coming to help you. And I see him turn around with his red eyes. I'm like, oh, okay. We'll deal with that later.
So we're still slowed, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I
It's been a
will.
long round.
Yes, it has. There's a lot of people in it.
I'm gonna move to him,
Okay.
right next
1,
to
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do that.
Because you are fleet-footed.
I can't get between. I can't get to here, can I? Is that where the snake is?
Yes, the snake is there.
Okay, then that's fine. Okay, and I will attack.
All right. So this is going to be at a -2, -4.
Gotcha.
First attack with the bear claw. Not a good roll.
No.
Not a good roll at all.
Not good. I will reroll that.
Okay.
My fate. Yep. Oof, that is also not good.
Not great.
I'm gonna reroll it one more time.
Okay.
I got all these fate chips and I haven't used them yet.
Yeah, use them.
There it is.
Yeah. It's on a D12.
It's on a D12.
An 8.
So it's
So-
20.
25. Oh yeah, 20. Sorry.
I'm 25.
Yeah.
Why not for funsies?
20 -2, an 18, which is a hit with a raise.
Great.
You do it.
Were you aiming for his head?
Could I be?
Well, you would have.
I mean, yeah, you would have had to have.
JK.
Okay.
So 19 damage?
19 damage. 19 damage. I'm gonna play Noble Sacrifice.
Oh, come on!
And the snake, the
Oh.
coiled snake, Clem just sees what's happening over there, and he just sort of reaches out, and his eyes just kind of, the pupils on his eyes turn into vertical slits, and the snake just straightens up, and you've never seen a snake leap from a coiled position before, but this one does, directly in the path of your blow, and wraps itself around your arm, completely splitting itself through the bear claw.
The snake is killed.
Oh, come on!
But it protects Johnny from the blow.
Everyone here is a coward. All right, second attack, -4.
Except for these snakes.
These snakes are the real heroes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow. What's wrong with you?
Well, I have to reroll that because it's a 1 on my punch die.
Yeah, it is.
Just hit me in the back.
1s and 12s, baby. That's all this thing does. Well,
Or
Two.
two.
Wow. Wow.
all right, I'll keep that. That's
I mean, that's
All right,
about
and
12.
so distraught with this dead snake wrapping itself around your
Come
arm,
on.
you try to punch with the other one, but at the same time, you lose all of your concentration, and Johnny just steps out of the way. Hand in your card. This is the last round of slow for you guys.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Will you please shuffle this for me, Huckster?
Yes.
Around this time, from out in the street,
Oh my god.
you hear the sound of shouting.
Oh my god.
What the hell's going on in there? I heard gunshots!
Oh god, more people
No
on the
more.
fight.
What the hell?
Just stay out there. It's better for you.
We gotta get in there!
What the
Please
hell?
be Paul. Please be Paul. Please be Paul.
Paul's in Antarctica or something.
And you see the marshal and 2 of his deputies
Oh god.
burst in
To the place and just look around at all of the dead bodies, these snakes, these people with horrible wounds, and this guy with claws sticking out of his hand, and they all just start like freaking out and they say, "Everybody stop! Everybody get down on the ground! What in the hell is going on
Oh
here?"
my god.
So we have added some marshals and some local law enforcement to this, because it's a battle royale. We did it! Let's do some cards. Last round is slow. James Bogue. 7.
Yeah.
Joker for help.
Yeah!
That's right. Let's refresh those resources, big Al.
Yeah!
That was the 4th joke I've gotten in
Oh,
2
we
sessions.
need that. Are these
Oh my
yours?
god, they are.
Legend ship. For Hal Melton.
Wow.
Woo!
James Bogue.
When it rains, it pours.
Okay.
Rosaline.
I got America.
Nice.
We've assembled America.
Another legend? Oh, it's white.
And I get a 5.
What?
Just kidding.
You get a what?
I just wanted to see your faces.
Oh.
Rosaline. Queen, you can't have that. How about an ace? No, not for you. Queen? No. 7? No.
Could be the other Joker.
Queen? No. 8. Please don't destroy my 8s.
I didn't, it's fine.
Wait.
Jack. Oh yeah, you can't have that.
We
Get that
almost
back.
had it.
I
10.
can have that.
You can have that.
Best you can get.
Clem. No. No.
So wait,
He'll take it.
how much quickness does she have left? This is the last round of
This
quickness?
is the last,
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Holbrook. Ooh, he's gonna take the 4. The
Yeah, because
initiates.
they're all slowed now, right?
What's up?
They're all slowed. Didn't they?
No, they're not
Initiatives-
slowed.
Oh.
He just gets
The
2.
initiates are dead.
He gets up quick.
Well, what about those the tendrils? Did that affect them?
Yeah.
No, they all shook it off. The only one who got
Right.
affected was Howell.
Gotcha.
Denton gets the 4. The snakes get an 8. Johnny does not get a 4 or a 2.
Oh my
He'll
god.
take the king,
Going
though.
through these decks.
And the law enforcement get a 7. All right. Who's up first? Looks like Johnny, unless someone else has anything to say about it.
What was Johnny?
Johnny is a king.
I mean, he's right next to me, and is he shaking or is James shaking?
He's shaking.
He's shaking.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Just laying down a template. Don't worry about that.
What's that have to do with anything?
Is that a large burst?
Yes.
We haven't been able to see
is
the
a
table
large
at
burst.
all during this, have we?
Yeah, we
No,
are.
he's cut to it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought we couldn't cut to it. I was gonna be like, sorry.
oh no, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
But I need to know what this legend ship does again.
So the legend chip acts like a blue fate chip.
Okay.
In that you can add a d6 to any roll, but when you do, it's going to add an additional +2 to it.
So it's like a regular blue fate chip.
It's like a regular blue fate chip for Gabe. Or you can use it to re-roll any roll, including one of my rolls, including a damage roll, anything like that.
Okay. Let's take out Carrington. I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, so he goes to just kind of steady himself, and you don't even give him the time to do that before you come barreling back in for him.
The Grim Reaper's been missing you. 8 plus 2 because of Joker.
8 + 2 for the Joker is a 10, which will hit. Not with a raise, but it will hit.
Good enough for me. This is plus 2 as well?
Yes.
So 10.
10 damage. And he is already shaken.
Right.
So that would be enough to shake him again, except he's going to spend a fate chip to unshake. So he is shaken.
Okay. I will attack him with my other hand. This is -2.
Yes. Don't knock Holbrook over.
Well, that's...
That's a
so that
critical
shakes
failure.
Holbrook.
That's a crit fail.
Yeah,
You're not-
crit fails kill
Nope.
enemy NPCs.
Not
I did
true.
it. I did it.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
I will
Page
re-roll
56.
that.
You're going to re-roll that. All right.
I have to. Who knows what that would be for Bogue if I didn't.
that's a
That's an ace on the
12.
D12.
Yes.
Ace on the
Oh, take it. Oh, come on.
D12. 13. But hey, good news. That's a hit with a raise.
Plus 2.
Okay, 15. That's a hit with a raise.
I did it. Regular hand
So
damage.
do damage, but add an extra D6.
Oh, right, yes. This is strength. Okay.
Ace on a D4.
Yeah.
So that is so far.
16.
Ooh,
20?
nice.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Plus 2 because of the Joker.
24 damage.
Plus 2 because it's an unarmed strike.
26.
26 damage. Cool. Give me a second. That's a success with a raise, with a raise, with a raise, with a raise. So
Dead.
a success with 5 raises, and he's
Dead.
already shaking, so that would be 5 wounds.
Dead.
So he is gonna go ahead and soak.
Yeah.
He's
Go
gonna
for
make
it.
a soak. Let's see. I'll use this.
That's a good hit, though. Pretty good hit.
P good hit.
Where are all other there?
Pretty good.
That's a 6.
Not
Which
bad.
isn't pretty good. That'll soak one of them.
Still got 5 left?
But I think I'm gonna add a d6 to that. That's a 2, so that's an 8. So that'll soak 2 of them, so he'd still be incapacitated. So what I'm gonna do is reroll all of those with cursed Spanish gold.
So which one's the additional d6?
That one.
He aced it.
So that's an ace on that. 3, so 9, 11. So that is still just a success with 1 raise. So I'm gonna have to reroll all of those with cursed Spanish gold
Come
again.
on.
What do you mean, come on?
You can't
You
stay
guys-
alive forever.
You guys have been feeding me this whole time. All of this
You
cursed
can't
Spanish
cheat
gold.
death forever.
I will
Come
cheat
on,
death,
Carrington.
he says, completely out of character.
But we're wasting his curse.
But he's not yet.
Gold.
That's what it's for. 8.
That would be an 8 if it was a d8.
3, that's right, but it's not. So I'll have to spend another piece of cursed Spanish gold to keep Johnny Carrington alive, but it's not working. Here comes another piece of cursed Spanish gold. Oh my gosh, is this it? No, it's not, because I have so many of these. There's an ace. 13. 13 would be a success with 2 raises, so that would soak 3 of them, so he would take 2 wounds.
I'll allow it.
So he has
Because you just
God.
used like 10 pieces of cursed
he
Spanish
has
gold.
3 wounds.
Come on.
Because I'm like 60 back there.
Yeah, he's so.
He's
many.
got
It's-
literally.
So you just
It has nothing to do with how many he's gotten. He just has a pile that he
you
uses.
sock him in the head, and he just goes reeling. And that flap of skin that was left from the bullet wound on James, you just kind of punch some of that bit of his skull in, and there's this uncomfortable give to his rotting innards as that happens. And he just kind of gets whipped around and looks back at you and says, "Now that actually hurt." He seems unsteady on his feet now.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I force you to reroll that, can you reroll it again with your gold? Relationship?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a legend chip would keep me from using. I'm gonna say a legend chip is more powerful than my extra narrative curse Spanish gold. So if you force me to re-roll that, no, I would have to keep the result that I got.
That's kind of tricky if you just made him spend like 1,000 cursed Spanish gold and then you're like, fuck you.
Would you like to do that?
Or I can save it for one of you guys'.
I mean,
I think this gets rid of somebody.
If
And it's Carrington.
If it takes care of him,
I'm gonna
then
do
I
it,
say
yeah.
do it.
All right. Spending a legend chip to make me re-roll a soak roll, and I have to stick with what this is.
If he like fucking nails it now,
I didn't nail it. I rolled a 6.
guys, we have just gamed all his NPCs to
You
death.
incapacitate Johnny Carrington.
With a regular punch.
And he goes down.
We killed Quentin O'Loughlin on like the first round.
Yeah.
So instead, I'll retcon what he does is he sees you coming up to him and he says, "All right, farmer, you up for a reboost?" And you just send him right back down to the ground where you left him last time.
You alright, Bogue? Great. What's wrong with your voice?
So that's
bad.
ends Johnny's turn that he was about to take there. So next up. Oh wow, everyone is so low. You're up, Gabriel.
So Gabe, face to face with Holbrook, is gonna go to him and be like, "Under orders! I knew you never struck me as the sort of man who took orders. How about you deal with me instead of her?"
I'm not the same sort of man I was before.
I'm going to use a test of Will's persuasion
Okay,
to try and shake him.
do it.
All right.
Nice.
So this is a regular persuade roll. So that's a 10. That's
A
an
10.
8 plus 2
Okay,
for my charisma.
okay. And he opposes with smarts, right?
I believe so,
Lucky
yes.
you.
He dumb?
He ain't the brightest. That's a failure. So you don't shake him, but you will get a +2 on your next action against him.
Okay.
So you say that to him. How about you don't strike me as the kind of man who takes orders. How about you deal with me instead of her? And you see this weird flicker
in his eyes, almost, you see a spark of mania that looks like the old Holbrook you remember from when he was alive, and his face starts to twitch, and you see some sort of internal struggle happening in Holbrook's head, and he seems to just kind of be distracted by that. You seem to have gotten to him, Gabriel.
Okay. That's it.
All right, you get a +2 on your next action against him. Remember that. Next up
What did I have to do to shake him if I'm on that?
is Clem. You have to get a raise.
I have to get a raise. All right.
Clem. Clem.
What did he roll?
Clem. What?
What did he roll?
5. You run, and you rolled a.
I rolled a.
Oh, you rolled
rolled
a
a
10.
10.
Oh, you did shake it.
Raise.
Yeah, you did shake
I
it.
was kind of like, I'm thinking, like, how
No,
could
no.
I have possibly shaken?
Great job. Clem is up. So he is going to run in. What is he gonna do? Law enforcement. No, he hates James Bogue so much.
Is that true?
Yeah.
James made him walk home with no shoes,
no
and that's
shoes.
why he got bit by all these weird
No
snakes.
shoes.
2,
You don't do that
3,
so
4, 5,
Episode
6.
1.
He can make it to you.
Indeed.
What?
And
That's
he-
the one guy you didn't kill? And this what happens?
He's gonna slash you
Come
with that
on.
blade.
Boog.
All right, so
I didn't have any fancy shit then.
I'm gonna re-roll that with Cursed Spanish Gold. He comes running up to you, James. Re-roll with Cursed Spanish Gold.
We're bleeding and dry.
Keep running up.
That's the
bleeding and
point.
dry.
Oh my god.
Re-roll with Cursed Spanish Gold. You can do this, Clem. No, you can't. Clem, you're worthless. Does he respond to negative reinforcement? He does. Clem, you worthless sack of crap.
He aced.
7.
My parry is a 6.
Okay, so he hits. He's gonna roll damage. Which is real bad.
Is that 3?
4.
Oh.
4 damage. So he comes up to slash at you with this, and you just kind of bring Life Drinker about. Now this red is fading from your eyes, but just enough time to alert you that he's run up behind you with this knife, and you just bash his knife out of his hand with your gun. That's it for Clem.
I feel kind of like Bogue is like Dr. Manhattan right now, and he's just got kind of the glowing eyes, just like looking at things, just like right before they like hit him. And,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's fading away.
Yeah.
Rosaline.
Okay. I want to.
Just
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I want to drop fear over here.
Okay.
Who is this?
Well, that is
He's
the
down.
downed Johnny Carrington.
Okay. Can I can't. Okay, yeah, on these guys. I want to get them out of here.
Okay.
So I need 2 power points for that.
All right, and you're dealing again.
that dude.
Oh yeah, don't forget about Denton.
Hey, what is he? He's behind a statue? How tall is the statue?
Tall
Like,
enough
I
to
can
block.
see him?
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 feet tall.
Oh, Rosaline is 8 feet tall.
No, she's not.
Well,
That I know for a fact.
okay. If I wanted to try and cast fear and then go over, I still have movement is still an action.
This is the last round of it, yes.
So I'm just gonna cast fear, I guess.
On the marshals? Or the marshal and his
I
deputies?
just kind of feel like. I feel like she's really gonna want to go after him, so maybe not.
Magic off. Magic
Magic off. Gross.
Can I try to puppet him?
Gross.
I would also like to point out that Gabe is dealing with Holbrook over there as well.
Oh yeah, you like him.
There's a lot of conflicting things going on
I
for
know.
what
I'm
Rosaline is
a
going to
little
deal
confused
with.
about what I need to do here. Okay, I know what I want to do.
Denton tried to kill him. Holbrook might kill him.
I want to. Can I try and puppet Holbrook?
You can try.
Okay.
Do they have brains anymore?
I don't. Yeah.
They do have brains.
They do.
Oh, cool, okay,
He's
great.
kind of already being puppeted, so I'm
He is
wondering
already
how much
kind of
room
being
there is in
puppeted.
there for me.
Oh, there's enough room for you. Jump on in.
Okay. I need the 3 for this one.
Jacks
so
are
that
better.
means I need Jacks are better.
That's
yeah.
not that hard. Come on. What are the odds?
That's a 2.
2.
Jack.
Jack.
Yes, we've done it.
That's the first one.
I got a Jack.
A 6.
5. 5.
Another 5.
Okay. I
Another
got
6.
a 6. So
That's 2 pair.
Okay.
That's 2 pair good?
8.
6,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, we did it.
7.
Did it, team.
Well, no, hold on. 8.
3 pair. Wait.
You can't have 3
That's
pairs.
cards.
That's too many
That's
cards.
10 cards.
Damn it!
2 pair is your best hand.
Yeah, and 2 pairs should give me 4, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, it
So
does.
you have enough.
Woo!
You secure the
Thank you
power.
very
to try and puppet Holbrook.
Gambler.
So make your roll.
High five.
All right, so I'm gonna make the roll.
Now this is opposed by spirit, right?
Okay, that's good. 1 5 for every consonant.
All right, so here comes the floating card from Rosaline's hand. She rolled a
No, I wanna
3,
re-roll
which is
it,
not
yeah.
enough.
That's garbage.
What I miss?
She's trying to puppet Holbrook.
Oh yeah.
Ace.
Oh shit!
But a 1 on the spellcasting die.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's rolling around a lot.
So 10.
So 10, but a 1 on the spellcasting
I
die.
know.
Do you want to keep it?
I'll try to. God damn. Okay, I'll
I mean,
reroll
10's
one more
really
time.
good.
Yeah, I would have.
Okay.
I know. Well, I can still keep the 10 if I don't get better. I'll just.
She said goddamn, so she gets a -2 on her
No, it
fake
doesn't work
rolls.
like that. You know it doesn't work like that.
I'll keep the 10.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a piece of cursed Spanish gold.
God damn it!
We're using his resources.
Got an 8. You can puppet him.
Ah!
So your card goes flying across the room and just lands as he's fighting this internal battle between the two forces inside of his head. A third enters his head, and all of a sudden he just goes completely slack. But Rosaline, it feels gross to be connected to this guy mentally. There is a presence here that you do not much care for. Portra and David Flagel, thank you very much for the donations.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
You guys are amazing.
Great,
Rock
guys.
on,
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, so you have him puppeted. What would you like him to do?
I want him to
Just catch up.
walk.
catch him.
How far can? I want him to go shoot this guy in the head.
Okay.
Or whatever it is he's holding.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
He has
not
a
even
shotgun.
against his interest because he kind of came in.
Correct. He doesn't like this guy any more than you, so you just tell him to go over and shoot that guy?
Yeah.
So he just kind of pulls up his shotgun, and Gabe, you watch. And I'm gonna say, for the purposes of this, it's not him that's in control of this, so he's not shaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want him to shoot him in the head?
Well, I want him to shoot him.
You want him to shoot him? Okay. He will-
I can tell that she's
Oh,
she's
yeah.
in control, right?
Yeah. This does not seem right.
You're staring him down. You see a card flap to his face. You're like, oh.
Okay, so he raises his shotgun. I'm not gonna re-roll that.
Oh, you're making me re-roll it?
Well, it's not in.
Okay.
I'm not. It's not my role, really.
I will.
All right.
Whoa.
Oh,
I don't like that guy.
that's brutal.
God damn it.
No, he's doing it on purpose.
I can't
Correct.
possibly
Don't waste
do
any
that.
more on it.
Now listen, he gets a +2.
Okay, you did good.
He gets a +2 to his shooting roll. So he rolled a, that was a 7. But Denton has deflection cast.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I won't re-roll it again.
Okay. So he fires a shot at him, and it just goes wide. And Denton says, "I know what that is. I thought that was beyond you. All right. Let's do this, Rosaline." Hand in your card. The snakes. The snake.
Oh my goodness.
1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
come on.
You walk through the fire. He's dead.
You're the closest thing. Yep, first strike.
Yeah! Okay. What do I get a +1 against a snake? It doesn't have 2 weapons. Or a shield.
Sure.
Wait, no, that snake has a shield.
Sure. Yeah, you get a +1 against the snake.
Okay, alright.
Go for it.
Its mouth is a weapon.
Oh! Did we unlock the second prize pack bonus?
Woo!
We did! So the first
That's
prize
awesome!
giveaway will now also have a Dungeon World bundle in it.
Whoa!
Big bundle of
That's
PDFs.
awesome.
Thank you guys very much. But that's provided we unlock that, but we are getting very,
very
very close
close.
to
Yeah,
it.
we're
So
very close
you guys are awesome.
$2,000
And everyone who has donated so far is in the running to receive that prize pack.
Nice. Nice work, guys.
So 7. Wait, yeah, 7, because I'm not at my -1.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it.
Stab the snake!
Roll damage against the snake.
I will.
Do it now.
Okay. Oh, this is right. 6, 7.
7. 7 is enough damage to
To throw my knife around
kill the
table.
snake.
Whoa, nice.
You stab it and spear it to the ground. Before it even gets a chance to attack you, snakes are gone.
Nice. All right, we're whittling him down.
Law enforcement.
Yeah.
Damn it, we said everyone get down!
We're doing this for the ranger.
So, okay, what are they seeing here? This guy took a shot at this guy. You're stabbing snakes. This guy is Okay, so this one's gonna take a shot at Clem. Your eyes aren't glowing anymore, so they're probably not distracted by that. This guy is gonna step in here and take a shot at Holbrook. You're a scary looking dude though, Howl, and the marshal's
What?
gonna take a shot at
But
you.
you know me. I just saw you with the ranger. Remember?
But there's dead bodies everywhere.
And you do have
no
a
ranger.
blood-covered, like, bear claw.
Hold on. Let me get the corpse off of you. We can talk.
No.
Come on.
All right,
With
so
a snake on it.
this attack against Clem. A 1. That's a terrible miss. They do not have El Cheapo weapons
Okay.
before anyone asks.
Okay.
This one against Holbrook. Ace on the D6. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys love that. 11.
Kind of don't. Can
That
they,
is a
like,
success with a
Wait? I
raise.
was using him.
That is 12 damage against Holbrook.
Can he soak
Who
it?
was shaken?
Just
I'm
let
not
me.
gonna.
He is not shaken.
Not now because he's
Right.
being
I'm not
puppeted?
soaking it.
Oh.
That's fine. That is a success with a raise. He will soak it.
This is now just Jordan playing with action figures. wait, guys.
Wait, hold on. Let me try this.
Okay, I made some cool people. I'm gonna have them fight.
6.
You guys just wait.
He is now shaken, but he was able to soak the wound. And then the last one on you, Howl.
When you took control of him, you unshook him.
4 is a hit unless you have dodge.
I do have dodge.
Then it's a miss.
Pew! Oh, come on!
Stand down! Damn it! All right, that's it for them. James Bogue.
Oh, okay.
Things are getting messy in here. Real messy, James.
Oh my god.
Law enforcement's in here. Denton is still up.
All right.
Has everyone else gone except for Denton and Holbrook?
Oh, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bogue.
Does that pop up?
Yeah. I'm going to.
You got Clem right next to you.
Yeah. I'm going to turn. And I'm gonna draw Live Drinker. And as I turn, like I look at the deputies and marshals. And ooh. Can I do my
Intimidating presence?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's gonna be at a -2 if you're gonna do something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot too.
Okay, yeah. Intimidating presence at a -2.
Okay. That's just my intimidation, right?
Correct.
Wait, who are you?
He's gonna do it at the law
Yeah.
enforcement.
Okay, that's what I
That's a
figured.
4.
4, so this is opposed by
Oh
their.
no, wait, that's a 3. Damn it.
Yeah, but it's opposed by their spirit. It's an opposed roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still want to try and do it.
Okay.
That's an ace.
Ace! Oh, yeah, 11.
Okay, 11.
So at 10?
10, yeah.
10. Okay. So
The 2 deputies fail, and the marshal also fails.
what do you say, James Bogue, or what do you do?
So I just say, this isn't your fight, stand down.
And they just kind of step. You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
They're all shaken. They just step back as this red glow fades fully from your eyes, but they see it for just a moment, and your
Oh
voice.
no, the glow starts back up again.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because he's about to.
Oh no. And they just all just kind of step back, and you just see like panic on their faces. They are all shaken.
Well, how come they listen to you? Whoa!
Bogue is a hell yeah.
All right, and then next,
Shooting Clem.
shooting Clem. All right.
So this is a -2?
So it'd be a -2. Are you?
Oh, a -2.
Are you?
It's my
going all the
marksman.
way again?
I am going all the way again.
Okay, so marksman negates that,
Right.
the -2, and you get a +2 from giving your life force to Life Drinker.
But also a negative because it's a multi-action.
No,
Oh,
the multi-action's negated by your marksman.
okay, okay.
So +2 altogether. Going for his head or anything?
Head.
Or? Okay, so -2 altogether then.
Ace this, come on, baby.
Is it obvious how much Bogue is bleeding?
Not yet.
It's like through his clothes right now.
Reroll.
Reroll. With a fate chip.
Ooh, it's a 9.
9.
-2 is a 7,
7.
which clears his parry. Ooh. So 4d6 + 4.
Whoa.
And you have predator vision going
Oh,
on.
yeah, here you go.
You see his heart beating in his veins, and something about his body seems cold almost. It doesn't seem to be giving off as much heat, but his heart is still powering it all the same.
So can I shoot his heart? That's lower.
You're still
right?
gonna shoot him in his head.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is what you
Okay.
see inside of him. It's
Great.
all for color. Shoot him in the head.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's see, 5,
Whoa!
7,
5 over here.
12. Geek Insight!
Hey, Sunday! Hello, everybody!
Hi, welcome everybody. You caught us at a great time.
We're raising money for the Alzheimer's Association, so if you are so moved to donate to a great cause, just
Yes.
enter !ALZ in chat to follow our donation link to the Alzheimer's Association, and anyone who does is entered in a giveaway for a prize pack that has grown a lot in the course of this game. So thank you for being here.
Yes.
Finally.
They're in a life and death battle against a lot of people right now.
Oh, buddy.
Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you, Danaba, and everyone there. So let's see, 5, 10, 12, 16, 17.
17, that's with the +4?
Yes.
Okay, 17 damage to him. His toughness is 6. So that's a success with a raise, it's a success and 2 raises. And I am going to have him take it. You just fire a shot into the side of his head, and snake-like the way he is beginning to look, he whips his head to the side, but not in enough time to dodge the blow entirely. And again, like cannon fire, that red crimson blast fires out of the end of the brightly shining life drinker in your hand and just blows a chunk of his face off. And he goes staggering and reeling. He has 2 wounds, and he is shaken. And
I have another one.
you feel, no, just move it to the next one on
Yeah,
the track.
okay.
You feel an intense searing pain in your scalp as another just gash opens up and blood starts to drip down the side of your face from underneath your hat as you take another wound.
Visually obvious.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
James Bogue, hand in your card.
You made a pact with a goddamn devil gun.
Holbrook is still
I didn't talk to
puppeted,
anyone.
and you have not asked him to do anything that he does not want to do. So that's all he does this turn. And actually, he is puppeted, and at the beginning of each turn, he can decide whether or not to be tangible or intangible. So would you like him to ghost out? He can't damage anything when he's ghosted.
No.
Okay. Holbrook just stands there, because you control him on your turn. Denton!
Dead.
No.
Whoa.
Denton
He fell over, he's dead.
did
That's
not
the
die.
rules.
That's usually how they die, so they fall over.
Denton steps out from behind this and looks at you, Rosaline, and says, "Let me show you what I can do." And those dark tendrils start to come back up again, and he starts to weave them together into a ball between his hands and fires them out at you. So, he's gonna make a spellcasting roll.
Can I take a nap?
No, you
Yes.
cannot take a nap. That sucks.
Ew.
So I'm gonna re-roll it
It's a
with
3
Cursed
and a
Spanish
2.
Gold.
Oh, boo.
Also sucks. Cursed Spanish Gold. That's a 9.
That's okay.
That's
You
not
guys
what I
should
want,
keep
though.
rolling it,
That's
right?
not what I want. I'm gonna roll it one more time. I'm gonna keep that 9 if I have to. That also blew. Hey, I got all this Cursed Spanish Gold back here. Let's get rid of it.
I think you.
God.
There's
He's on a 6.
But it's just a
7, so it's
7.
still
It's still less than
than
that 9.
Wow.
There we go. I'm gonna keep the 9.
Hey
I'm
guys,
gonna keep the
we've
9.
given Jordan too many resources.
Yes, you have.
Well, yep.
I'm gonna keep the 9. So this just blast of shadow comes straight out of his hand, and there's a greasy, filmy quality to it as it envelops your body. Make an agility roll in order to avoid it.
Okay.
You got this.
I got a 6.
A 6.
Do I have to beat his?
You have to beat a 9. You've got some Cursed Spanish Gold there.
I do.
Oh, come on.
Come on! Just
That's good, because Jordan was about to run out.
That's a crit fail. You can't re-roll that with Cursed Spanish Gold.
You've got some fate chips.
But could she still take what she rolled before, which is, I guess, still a failure?
It's still a failure, but it's not a crit failure.
Right.
No, I mean, you're gonna keep the crit fail at this point.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
oh my God! Come on!
Okay. We got this.
Okay. Now I can keep this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't
you get hit with it. It's not, it was a success with a raise too, so it's gonna do extra damage.
Oh, good. That's what I love.
How bad can it be,
Oh,
Rose?
buddy.
Don't worry, don't worry.
I was like, oh my good God.
12 damage. And I need you to make a vigor roll.
Oh goodness.
Your vigor's super high.
It is.
Wow.
Oh
Still got
no.
a 2 though.
It's a
okay.
failure on
You
the
know
vigor
what?
roll.
Oh my
Okay.
God. This is insane.
6.
Okay. Well, 5.
That's a success on the vigor roll, but you still take the
Fuck.
damage. So 12 damage, and your toughness is
6.
6. So that's a success with a raise. You would be shaken and wounded.
All right.
You have 1 fate chip remaining.
Yeah, I'll try and soak it. Oh my God.
She's empty now.
Spirit?
It's all gone.
Vigor.
Bigger?
We got 4 chips
To soak.
among
Yeah.
the 4 of us.
Why do I always get those flipped? God damn it!
That is a failure.
Yep. Well, I have to take it.
All right, so you are shaken and wounded by this blast of shadow that again just opens up like wounds all over your body, and you start to bleed out through them.
Great. I love it. Sembra.
And Denton says, "Who do you think's gonna win? Tell me."
Why don't you come a little closer and we'll try?
Happily. Is that it for everyone?
Think so.
Last round?
Portra!
Portra!
Hey, thank you, Portra.
At this point, something strange happens. One of the dead corpses of the initiates, you just feel this intense heaviness sort of flood the room. And that first one that you shot, James, that you hit right in the mouth and blew his teeth in, you guys just hear this strange, like, scraping sound that for some reason seems incredibly amplified in this room, so much so that it gives everyone pause. And you turn back to look as you see this one body just kind of rising up to its feet, and it sort of looks around at all of you with its like dead, unseeing eyes, and its mouth is hanging open, and there's dangling teeth connected just by threads still. And then there's a malicious glint of intelligence in its eyes.
Thank
And
you,
for Riptide, thank you for the
Riptide.
donation.
Riptide.
And it looks up at all of you, and you see its mouth kind of stretch into this strange approximation of a smile, and it raises its fingers and snaps. And music starts to play from everywhere, or you think it's music. This is a strange type of music that you've never heard before. And it smiles at all of you and starts to like bob its head to the music. And it kind of moves over to where Denton is, and it raises its hands up in the air. And as it does, Denton is raised up in the air as well. And you see the corpse just kind of go like that, and Denton's arm just flies off the side, and you hear the bone pop as it goes to the other side. And then it goes like that, and Denton's other arm is wrenched out of his body, and as he screams, you see his legs pulled off as well, and the thing is just making eye contact with all of you as this happens. And then it goes like this, and just eviscerates Denton across the middle of his midsection, and he falls screaming to the ground, a vivisected torso. And the thing continues to just sort of like dance across the room to where the lawmen are just staggering back. And as it does that, it looks at all of them, and it raises up its hands and just pulls them down to the ground. And you see all of the skin on their bodies just slough off all at once, leaving them just skinless people just standing there screaming. And it turns around and continues to dance as it points at all of you. And then it moves over to where one of the initiates is still barely trying to crawl across the ground and keep himself out of this. He's crawling for this door, but it kind of goes over in the way and just shakes its finger, and then just kind of just goes like that at the initiate, and you see its body start to spasm, and you see all of these boils start to erupt all over this man's body as bees start just erupting from his skin, and he screams as they just perforate his body, and the room starts to fill with buzzing.
Oh my God.
And the face of this ghastly thing just turns to all of you and says, "Now I was very worried that you all were forgetting that I was around. I'm in the middle of building my own personal kingdom here, and you're all off doing God knows what. When are you all gonna come back to visit? That's all I wanna know." And then, as it's starting to come closer to you guys, Denton, still just a vivisected torso, is still alive
Oh my
on the
God.
ground, and you see him blood streaming from all of the horrific wounds on his body, just raise up a hand and just cast this spell. And he's holding that red bracelet in his hand. And as he does, it just strikes out all of this darkness and it hits this thing and it stops. And the music all cuts off at once. And it looks up at each of you with this, like, curiosity in its eyes. And then it looks back at Denton and says, now what was that? And as Denton is just gasping for air, it just twists its hands like that, and you see Denton just spiral around like some sort of strange ribbon, and you hear all of the pops as his spine and ribcage just collapse around each other.
God.
And his eyes just burst from the pressure. I need all of you to make a guts roll for this entire experience.
Oh my god.
So that guts roll is going to be at a -7.
So, okay.
So modify that by your grit.
That. Okay.
And this is because last week, chat unlocked a visit from Chaos. So here he is.
Thanks, chat.
9.
You're great.
And for those of you watching this on the VOD when that last bit of the segment was muted, just follow the link below and we'll fill you in on what exactly happened during that.
I got a 6, I ace.
Watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It will be
7.
demonetized, but watch it on YouTube.
Or no, we might mute it on YouTube and then they can just follow to see what the thing
Oh,
is.
I see. Okay.
All right, so I got a 7 plus 3, or plus 4.
Okay,
minus
11?
7, you said?
Yeah. So that's a
puts it
4.
at a
So that's a
4.
success.
Yes!
What'd you get, Rose?
Boom.
-2.
-2, not a success.
Adding a D6.
Adding a D6.
Don't forget to add your grit.
Yeah, I did.
already did.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's 3. That's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 13 minus 7, so I'm good.
6. All right. So you guys are able to make it together, but
just threw
still
it
you
back.
feel and
I'm
this.
not.
Yeah, you're not. Oh, right, you're not. Roll a D20 for me,
I
Rosaline.
don't
I
want
made
to
it.
roll a d20.
I made it, but the red in my eyes
have to
immediately
laugh.
went out.
Did I?
Oh, God.
Here, use mine.
I got a 12.
A 12. 12. You are panicked, Rosaline, and it is
Great.
the only thing you can think of is getting out of this building.
Well, there's a door behind
So
me.
this resurrected thing that you now all realize is Chaos paying you a visit turns and says, I don't know what that was, but was he a friend of yours? If so, I'm sorry about the mess. And as he turns to face all of you, there is a deafening explosion as a side of the building is just blown in, sending all of you flying down to the ground and sending debris up everywhere. I need all of you to make an agility roll at a -2.
All right, I got a 4.
Too loud.
I got a 3.
A 3?
You got a 3, but it's...
Yeah, I'm at an extra -2.
Oh, no.
I'm at a -4.
No, Rose.
I got a 1.
A 1. Okay. You
you
take
need
a level
reroll?
of fatigue for bumps and bruises.
I'm gonna add a
I'm
D6.
out.
Oh. I yell for Rose, so I give her fate chips so she can reroll her
Okay.
ability.
I got a 7.
At least
I
got a
try,
7?
right?
Yeah, I gotta get. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh!
So close, so close.
All right, I've only got 1 fate chip.
Rose, how many levels of fatigue do you have?
1.
Now you have 2.
Well. Could take a nap.
And you suddenly hear the
30-minute.
outside and all of these interested people. It seems like as soon as Holbrook and Johnny blasted in the door, whatever glamour was on this building to make it unremarkable to everyone around them was decimated. And everyone is just forming
be in this
a
building.
crowd of interested people.
This is the one.
Yeah, this is the one.
And as the rubble clears, you guys see a short blonde woman with crazy hair and goggles up on her head. And she says, all right, whatever's happening here, just put it to a stop in the name of the Twilight Legion. And she looks around and sees that everyone is just buried under rubble and sees all of the, like, vivisected bodies. And says, never mind. And just turns and runs away.
What in tarn? What?
Where am I running to? What am I doing?
You're.
Well, I didn't succeed on my agility roll, so what does that mean?
It gave you an extra level of fatigue
Okay,
from.
I'm
From
trying.
the falling rubble.
I'm gonna start helping people out of
escape.
rubble since I did not take that bumps and bruises.
Okay.
It's like you covered me.
There's not many people left. One of the deputies is dead. But the marshal and the other deputy seem to have just been knocked unconscious.
Okay.
But there is a large crowd of people gathering, and all they see are massacred bodies, and they're pointing at all of you and saying, "What happened? Was it them? What did they do this? Holbrook, Johnny, and the thing that Chaos was inhabiting are all gone. Clem is dead in the rubble."
Wow.
All right. Gabe is going to take his first priority, ignore everyone, and just run to Rose.
Okay.
I imagine Rose probably not feeling like she can get away anywhere, is just kind of freaking out in a corner somewhere.
Okay.
I assume.
I mean, your ears are ringing and you're covered with dust and there's still all this debris. There is time to get away from this without being very clearly seen.
I'm gonna help Bogue up and then run out the door with him if we can. If you guys are up.
Well, this wall is just gone. There's just a giant explosive hole in that wall.
Yeah. All right, so Gabe is just going to run as fast as he can. He runs over to Rose and just grabs her, and it's just like, Rose, it's okay. It's okay, they're gone. We've got to get out of here.
I think she just doesn't even fully see you. She's just kind of.
Look out, everyone! I think these people are very dangerous and they've done some very bad things. We should all run. That's that blonde woman with the crazy hair is just like booking it out of there.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out, everybody. Let's go. I'm gonna drag those two bodies too, the ones that are still alive. Actually,
Okay.
I'll drag them all out if I can.
Can I try and heal Rose?
Yes, but the longer you guys remain here, the more visible you become to this very, very big crowd that
We
is
gotta
gathering.
go, preacher.
Sure.
We gotta go.
All right, Rose, we've got to get out of here.
I think she's just kind of like. I mean, if you pull her with you, she'll go. But she's just kind of overwhelmed.
He will. He'll kind of like grab Rose and just pull her along with him to like get out of the building as fast as they can.
Okay. All right. So where are you guys heading?
Away.
So you pull the deputy and the marshal out of the rubble
I just wanna leave them
because
now.
they're still breathing, but then just leave them there. And you guys are heading now. All of your horses are in the stables, and that's where all your stuff is as well as on the horses.
Yeah, okay. I gotta go to the horse to get that healing bag so I can help Bogue out and anybody else that's wounded.
So head for the stables?
Yeah, we're gonna head for the
Okay, so you
stables.
guys are heading for the stables. Now, in the confusion and all of the debris and the dust, it's not too hard to slip away. So you guys make it over to the stables.
All right. I'm gonna start getting. I think we should just go, right? We can't stay here.
How long is this?
I need to be healed.
A bunch of people need to be healed.
Right.
And if you want to do it, you got to take care of it now. Now, you bought yourself some time getting away from everything and making it to the stables.
How long does this panic last?
It's
Okay.
the source of your panic has been removed.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I can just heal you in the stables while we're looking at our horses, taking the stuff out.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
I'm just leaning on Dot, just kind of.
So
you've got blood running down
Yeah.
your face, and it's now darkening the back of your shirt as well.
So it's super clear he needs it, but I'm gonna prioritize Rose. Sorry.
I got him.
Okay, so I want to like Rose. It's okay. Just hold still for a moment, and I want to try and like put my hand on her wound and heal.
Make a faith roll.
Okay, so I am not at a minus for this.
Correct.
Bow. Okay, so that's my
Sing it too.
what?
Nothing. Forget about it.
That's a 4,
Which is a success.
which is a success. You only have 1 wound, right?
Two,
have
don't I?
2 wounds?
No, I have
You have one.
You have 1 wound and 1 fatigue, so
Yeah.
that's enough to heal you.
fatigue. 2 fatigue.
Oh,
But you can
wait,
just heal her wound.
Wait, but I have a -1 because of her wound.
Correct.
It costs
Yeah,
1
so that's
less
not enough.
because of her wound. All right, in that case, I will use a fate chip and attempt to re-roll.
This is your last one.
Yep.
But you get a +2.
All right, but that's a 6.
We raised it!
Ace.
Aced.
raised it
Double
again!
Ace.
All right, you heal her wound.
What does that mean?
Easily you heal her wound.
All right, yes,
Yeah.
I heal it very good.
You feel all of the wounds on your body just knit close. All of these like pinpricks of bleeding whatever. Yeah, they're close. They're healed.
I think
I'm out of words.
As her panic recedes and he's doing that and she kind of sees what's happening, she's just kind of like,
Rose,
and
thank
she's
God.
looking at your hand.
I thought I'd never see you again. I told them that you were a force greater than anything they had ever dealt with, and they were going to regret it.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
That's all right. That's all right. It was a foolish notion.
No, it wasn't. I just.
Rose, it doesn't matter. It just matters that you're here now and that we are both alive. Anything that happened before, I don't know. It was the heat of the moment. But all that matters is that we survived and we took down anyone who stood in our way. I told them it would happen. And I was right. And if we have to kill the entire rest of the Blackwood Society to keep you safe, I will do it.
I just don't want you to be in danger. It's not. I would marry you 500 times if that's what you wanted. I just don't feel like I'm good enough.
Rose, that is the most ridiculous thing you have ever said.
I don't know.
You are the
anymore.
only person in the damn world who is good enough. If anyone is not good enough, it is me.
This is. We're two ridiculous people, aren't we?
A little bit.
You've got that right.
So, it's patching the boat here.
Yeah, and actually that would need to be happening at the
I'm
same
gonna do
time
that
here.
now. But go ahead.
We need to get out of here.
Also, this was too
And just stay close. Don't disappear anywhere.
And as she turns away, he grabs her and kisses her once. And it's just like, all right, we've got to go. And then,
in the meantime, with 2 aces on the healing roll, Howell has managed to patch up James. You wrap some bandages around his head.
oh, completely?
Yes,
let me just
yes,
cover
you
your
heal
face.
him up. And you're also able to bandage up his back.
Wow, I guess I don't need healing spells.
Where these sort of sourceless lacerations.
Who needs the blessing, right?
You assume, well, you don't know exactly where he got them.
I mean, I saw his eyes glowing red, so. Now, we can talk about that later, but.
Now you guys are in the stable with your horses and your things. There is all of this commotion out on the street, which I would try and continue to play if this thing would stop beeping during everyone's
Is it plugged
dramatic pronouncements. Yes.
Is that
Is it?
Yeah, it just keeps doing that. All right. So, what's the plan here?
I mean, without, like, I nod to you, and then I.
Jeff Kaplan.
Jeff.
Thank you very much for the
Jeff
donation.
Kaplan.
Thank you, Jeff. It's always fun when it happens in the studio. Without saying anything else, I just get on Dot and I go, let's ride. And
James, we can't leave here like this. We can't leave this town in chaos.
What? What can we do?
I think.
All they've seen is destruction and death.
Yeah, because we're here. I think we're better off out of
We
this.
need to at least try to explain to some of these people what happened here. We can't leave them in fear and chaos.
But I feel like if we try to explain anything to him, it's gonna make it worse.
We're the only ones who have a chance.
Well,
they're better off not knowing.
I would usually agree with you, but this time there was a ranger with us. He was last seen with us. Now he's gone, and we were at the scene when a deputy was killed. Like, it's not going to be good for us. I don't know how they're going to read that. But
And if they react badly, we ride.
well, if they
You know we can get away from them.
well, yeah, but I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight no marshal.
We won't.
We can't go through 100 people.
We can't leave this place worse than we brought it.
We can't make it better, Gabriel.
Everyone make a notice roll for me.
You leave him a note or something?
4. Yeah, 4. Whew. Yeah. Wait, no,
5.
I
'Cause
got
I
a
still have fatigue.
3.
3,
So 2 fatigue.
5, and
11.
11. Wow. So, Gabriel, you hear the sound of like footsteps on straw, but just in the midst of everything, you just assume that it's another horse in the stable. But you see movement out of the corner of your eye, and you see someone poking their head in around the corner. It's that blonde, wild-haired woman with the goggles on her head.
It's you!
Oh, sorry. I couldn't help it over here. You don't sound like bad people.
Well, bad people often don't sound like bad people.
You said you were part of the Twilight Legion, right? You yelled that.
Yes, I did.
You know Virgil Price.
And she looks at you, and she looks around at all of you, and she says, How do you know Virgil Price?
I've been told to find him.
You've been told to find him. Well, I was his bodyguard.
Well, Did you not do a very good job of it?
Well, he has a tendency to wander off.
Why would he wander off from his bodyguard? Why does he need one?
Well, because he's not the smartest man for being a very smart man. And also he has a tendency to wander like his mind does.
I'm sorry, but I think we did not manage to pick up your name.
Oh, my name is Gretchen Hexen. Hi, nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Now, we saw you with the rest of the people. If you have come here, are we to assume
Oh no, see,
that the mob has come with you?
No. I was just thinking that maybe I had acted very quickly, so I just snuck after you all in the confusion, and I was listening, and it sounds like you are trying to do some good here, which is very admirable, whatever. But I was actually trying to figure out what all the people in the Raven cloaks were up to, so I thought, why not blow a hole in their wall and just demand things? You know, a lot of people, it keeps you from getting in trouble if you first announce you're with the Twilight Legion. Rangers, the agency, all of those people, they'll look the other way.
Well, a little bit of advice. Perhaps try that before you blow up a wall.
But why?
Well, you killed a deputy in there.
I'm pretty sure he was already dead.
Well, he could have been fine if there wasn't rubble all over him.
I don't know, it looked very bloody in here.
Oh.
All right.
Well, if you can you help us find Virgil?
I think so. Why do you need to find him so badly?
Because we're trying to help.
With what?
I don't entirely know, but
Everything.
Oh, it's everything.
Everything you saw in there.
That's a lot of weight to put on your shoulders.
Well, we didn't choose it.
Well,
But now that it's there, we do not have a choice but to try.
all right. I will help you. I will tell you how to find Virgil Price. But first, I need your help with something.
what do you need our help with?
Well, you see, there's a train shipment coming in soon, and everyone's trying to keep it very secretive, but it's going to be transporting quite a lot of ghost rock. Quite a lot.
And what does that have? What do you need us for?
Well, I need some ghost rock to do some things with, and I thought maybe it would be easier to do it with some very capable people who can survive a massacre and dark magic and a big exploding wall.
You want us to rip off a train?
Well, no. I just think it would be very helpful if you would help me liberate some of the ghost rock so that I can do things with it that are interesting and maybe make loud noises, and then it doesn't just get put in a vault or something to be ignored for a long time.
Well, we need to find Virgil Price, so
Rose, our track record with trains is not that good.
I agree. I just don't know what else to do here. This is our first lead on this.
I say we do it. Hell, whoever is in control of that train is probably as worse as anyone else.
Yeah, probably.
How long will this take? When is this coming? Because we're in a hurry to be somewhere.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, why are you in such a hurry?
Because there are bad people that we have to take care of.
And because somebody told the entire town we were bad people.
Well, I didn't want to get hurt.
What?
You all were looking at me very scary with the blood all over your faces.
Blew open a wall.
Well, you did much worse. For all I know, you did kill all those people, and you're just very good at lying
All
about
right,
it to
there's no
yourself.
use in bickering. We've agreed that we will help you with your train heist.
Well, good, because the train comes in tomorrow night. But I don't think it would be a good idea for all of you to stay in Phoenix.
Yeah,
Is there
that's
somewhere you think we could stay?
Oh,
Because I
I
frankly could use a good night's rest.
was hoping you had a hideout. You seem like the kind of people that would have hideouts.
Yeah, you're looking at it. Here's the stables. We're riding out.
Oh no, this isn't going to work because very soon people are going to come looking for you here.
Why would they come to the stables?
Well, because they're starting to search the whole town for the people they saw fleeing the scene.
All right. So we got a mosey.
We gotta get out of here.
Where are we going?
What's
you're-
the closest town that's not Phoenix?
Dead End?
How far is that?
Day's train ride, maybe 2? I don't know, I've never been.
We
It's
need
the-
to be
it's the
back
end of the
tomorrow.
line.
That's not gonna work.
Maybe we should just find a place to camp for the night.
Like outlaws.
Like outlaws, yeah, great. Once a deputy, now an outlaw. Ah,
Okay, I like it. This is a good plan. We will all do it together.
all right.
I will go with you to camp out like outlaws. And then we will plan our heist. I like calling it that. It makes it sound exotic. And then...
Okay, can we go?
How old are you?
That's a very rude question to ask a lady.
It is, that's right. I'm sorry. Just curious. Just want to know if you're...
It's also an unimportant detail.
Well, it seems kind of a...
It's a very unimportant detail.
Now, look, if we are traveling together, we are going to need an assurance that you are not going to blow us up in our sleep.
Okay.
good idea.
Well, that was easy enough, almost to the point of being suspicious.
Why would I want to blow you up? You probably wouldn't make any interesting noises.
Noises? That's... Do you have a horse?
No?
All right, well, you can ride on...
Mr. Price had a horse, but I think it died.
All right.
Well, that's sad.
Well, let's camp outside of town, but we are not done here. We can't leave these people like this.
No, that would be bad.
Yeah, okay, one thing at a time. Maybe
Yeah.
we can find that ranger and he can smooth things out for us.
Oh, that's probably not a good idea.
Why?
I just imagine if a Texas Ranger was involved in this in any way, he's probably very upset.
No, he's a friend of ours. He'll understand. Hopefully.
You're friends with the Texas Ranger?
Yeah, I mean,
But are you really?
But you were asking a lot of questions about things you don't know.
I know Texas Rangers.
Well, you don't know this one, all right? So, we'll see.
I also, frankly, don't know this one, so...
Well, he helped us find Rose, and then...
Oh, after he locked me in a cell, yes.
Well, that does not sound like I like him very much.
He knows
Doesn't
Esther.
sound like much of a friend.
He's good.
Well, Esther wanted to arrest me.
Who doesn't want to arrest you, preacher? Come on.
There's some people.
Yeah, okay.
I have half a mind to take the bounty out myself, but let's just get out of here, okay?
At this point, you're an associate.
There's a point.
All right, so where are we camping?
I don't know. Hop on. We'll find a place.
Do
Okay.
you know the Do you know the territory? Tell there's some caves or something nearby.
I don't know. I've only been in Phoenix for a couple of days, but it seems like a very interesting place. A lot of interesting thoughts happening here. Where are we going?
What's the terrain? Like, can we see?
Desert.
Right. But
How close? We're a good way. Oh yeah, because there was a whole like day's ride
To dead end.
to the like little shack we stayed at
Yeah.
with the cannibals.
Oh, that was
passed-
that was
oh,
ways
passed-
ago.
That was,
that was
a long ways back.
Yeah. That was days and days away.
What was it? I thought that the whole thing was that she then took a. Oh, but it was a little ways after that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we could ride hard to that fort.
I mean, or we
That
could.
sounds like a bad
you
idea.
want to? You folk can talk your way into some hotel room where nobody asks questions.
I don't know if you've seen me recently, but I may not be at my most persuasive right now.
He holds up his hand with a like
Yeah.
newly cauterized wound where two of his hands are, and his clear black eye and just disheveled figure.
Well, I'm just putting ideas out there. Rose, you feel up to it, or
I don't. What's the point in doing that?
we got to come back here, right? For this
Why don't we just find a place nearby to camp? I mean, it seems like it's probably clear enough tonight.
All right. All right.
Okay, well, just point it out to me and I'll go get my things and I'll meet you there.
I will go that way then.
Which way? You pointed at the wall of the stable.
Why don't you go grab your things and meet us back here?
You know it's
Here in the
beyond-
stable?
Yeah, yes, that's a good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. They're coming this way.
Well, you better hurry then. You're gonna ride on the horse.
Okay. I'll be right back. And she runs off.
Well, she is a character.
We should consider leaving before she comes back.
She has information we might need.
You're right, but
You were just talking about staying here and telling these people that we're not bad people.
well, I think that is the correct thing to do. At least some way, we have to let them know that the carnage they saw there is not something that they need to be afraid of. I mean, it is, of course it is, but it's something that can be fought. Don't you understand that every time a place like this falls into chaos and fear, chaos gets more powerful.
Well,
And if we're gonna fight him, we need to do it in the minds of the people.
to be fair, we did stop a serial killer last week. Or I guess yesterday. Today. Where are we? Listen, he's gone. And also now, the bird people, they're not around anymore, so
That was only a very small amount of them.
well, hopefully that's all of them in this
But
town.
the people in this town, it's just something they can't control. It's just a continuation of a world that they have no control at all over.
We've spent a lot of time running away from this, or at least some of us have, and Gabriel seems to be embracing it in a way. Maybe we should try it.
Don't you remember how it was at the end in Coldwater Creek? How dark it got. How much the people stopped seeming like people. Now that can happen here. That can happen anywhere.
Hal, do you still have that badge?
No, I chucked it. I don't deserve to be a deputy anymore. Why?
Just a thought. These people, they don't know Texas Rangers. We could tell them that we were on official Texas Ranger business.
Gabe smiles and looks like, Bogue, that is perhaps the most un-Bogue-like idea I have ever heard you suggest.
I don't like it.
I like it.
I know you do. But listen, if we have...
Well, you all heard Bogue's plan. We are Texas Rangers. For some reason they sent 4 of us.
Well, we can't all. They're gonna know four.
Well, then Bogue's a Texas Ranger.
Yeah, that probably makes a little more sense.
The rest of us are simply associates.
I mean, I could be a tech. If you don't want, I could probably.
no, I don't think you'd fit it.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
So I was actually just sleeping at a place that's kind of catty corner to here. So that's why I saw you come in here. It was all kind of lucky coincidence. Sorry for making it seem like I was much sneakier and smarter earlier.
No, that's all right. That's perfectly.
All right, so what's the plan? We should probably go. There's a crowd coming and they're getting much closer. So whose horse am I riding on?
You can ride on mine.
All right, great.
All right.
Okay,
All
I want
right.
to ride in the front.
We're not gonna get far if we ride. We can't. There's nowhere to hide if we wanted to anyway. This is desert. There's scrub land for 2 days, in any direction. If I stand out there and tell them I'm a Texas Ranger and this business at that building was official Ranger business,
We tell them
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we got a different plan now.
Oh, okay.
Try to keep up.
that they are protected. What happened there is contained, it is controlled.
okay.
Bad things have happened, but we have overcome it.
Gretchen goes back to the door of the stable and is just looking out.
And then tomorrow we rob a train.
Right.
Okay, well, get ready to talk because they're all here. And you hear just a mass crowd of people just kind of like storming down the street, all shouting to each other. And you catch sight of someone looking into the stables and you say, wait, I think that's him. That's them in there. I found them all and they're in the stable. And this huge crowd of people just start coming around, and some of them have pulled knives out, and some of them have their hands on their guns, and they're like, "All right, we don't know what you did. They took down the deputy and the marshal, and they killed a whole bunch of other people, and they blew up a building."
I think Gabe's gonna raise his hands and nod to Bogue,
Yeah.
and then walk out of the place.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I'm gonna go with them.
We're just explaining ourselves.
All right now. There's nothing to fear here. We are here on official ranger business.
I don't know. That doesn't seem right. They did a lot of. How many rangers? Only one riot, one ranger. Everybody knows that. They don't send 4 rangers.
He's
and
a
y'all
ranger.
don't look much like rain. Well,
The rest of us, I'm a simple man of God. We must come with them.
missing 2 fingers, roughed up. But sure, you can
But
still
I
sell it.
kind of look like a man of God.
Make a persuade roll
All right.
at a -2.
Okay. So only at a +2. But I aced on my 10 and got an 8. So I got a 20.
Pretty good.
Can
Pretty good.
I add
He saved us.
To that?
to it?
You're talking about he saved you.
Yes, he saved me.
Make a persuade roll.
Okay. Wait, what is my persuade?
We're gonna do this as a cooperative roll with Gabe's roll.
So I'm what, at a -2? Great, I got a 2.
Why are you at a -2?
2 levels of fatigue. You got a 2.
Oh, right.
I'm
So
real
it didn't
tired.
it didn't quite work, but they're still buying it. So
Look, she's right. Look, you can ask the marshal. We were looking for him. We came to the marshal's office. We were talking to the other ranger, and we found him. We were looking for this man, Gabriel Prior.
all the people start talking, like chattering amongst themselves. The marshal, is he gonna be? I think he's gonna pull through. One of the doctors is looking at him. All right, okay. Just a more brasher, young, like older, level-headed person in the front just kind of steps out and says, "All right, now listen, we ain't here to impose any sort of mob justice. Now this man says he's a ranger who knows the marshal. So then you wouldn't mind all accompanying us to the marshals, voluntarily putting yourself in cells, and then when the marshal regains consciousness, he can corroborate your story."
Take me to the marshal.
Actually, I don't really even know these people. I was just in the stable trying to get my horse, and they were like, "Hey, come with us," and I was like,
We did
"Okay."
not say. Come on.
No, we saw you. You was talking to him. You can go with them and stay in a jail cell until the marshal wakes up.
First, take me to the marshal.
All right, well, he's back at his office. They're setting up a cot for him there. So if you all just come with us, and nobody's gonna do anything too twitchy.
Has
And
it
we'll
been
get
within
this
an
sorted
hour?
out.
Could I potentially heal the marshal?
Potentially, it has. Yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet.
All right. I don't have any fate chips, so it'd be hard, but
So you're gonna go with the mob back to the marshal's office?
What's the plan, Bogue?
I mean, it's somewhere to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah.
We all
Listen.
know if we have to, we can get out.
Yes.
Yeah, you've already done it.
What do you say, Ranger?
Of course.
If you are one.
Of course. Of course, we can clear this up with the marshal now. Just know everything is under control at this moment.
Make your call, either an intimidation or a persuade roll.
Or intimidation.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You're like, well, let's be real.
All right, make an
James
intimidation roll.
goddamn
James.
Bug.
7.
7.
Just 6.
6. Not the best intimidation roll for James Bogue, but enough to turn his steely gaze on the crowd, which have already been swayed by this cooler-headed gentleman in the front. All right, and we'll all accompany them there, right? And then we'll let the law sort this out. All right, Ranger.
And I walk.
All right, and you guys start walking back.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
Could you please put that out? It's very, very upsetting to me.
You weren't gonna.
It's very upsetting
I'm
to me.
sorry.
I'm very sensitive to the smoke.
I'm very sorry.
By the way, though, this is a very good plan because we can figure out how to rob the train while we're in the jail.
Talk about.
And with that, you guys march down the street towards the marshal's office and the prison to await whatever comes next, reunited as a posse, and that is where we will end things tonight on Wildcards. So thank you guys very much.
Holy cow.
We will be coming back next Friday at 8 p.m. for another episode of Wildcards, but we here at Saving Throw are not going anywhere. We are going to take a brief half-hour break. We're going to be talking about some information about Alzheimer's. We're going to be sharing some stories over on the other side of the wall while the next game gets set up, and that next game is going to be starting at 12:30, and that is going to be GM Tyler Rhodes running Shadowrun Anarchy. Woo! So you're going to want to hang out for that. And also, what is the total we are at right now, Tyler?
Right now we are at 1,800.
We're at $1,800.
$1,800.
We are only $200 away from unlocking the first prize pack, and that puts us almost, at 20% of our goal?
Yeah.
Almost at 20% of our goal, and
Wow.
we are just getting started, guys. You guys have been amazing so far. Thank you so much for your generosity. We are raising
Fantastic.
all of these funds for a great cause. If you're just joining us, or if you tuned in not too long ago, we are trying to raise $10,000 for the Alzheimer's Association in order to help raise awareness and help put an end to this disease that affects more people than you may realize, which is why we're sharing stories. Really quickly, I want to say that Clem Cleverson, the now expired NPC, the Snake Whisperer, was a Patreon NPC of Christian Lindkees.
Oh.
And Gretchen Hexen is a Patreon NPC of Historian of Nukes.
Oh, cool.
And we will see a little bit more of Gretchen next week. Also, I want to say welcome back to Gabriel Prior and Jordan Pridgeon. It's good to have you back at the table. We are
good
a
to
posse
be
board.
back.
The Jersey Driver.
Thank you, the Jersey
Thank you very much.
Driver.
Remember, everyone who donates is entered into that prize pool for that first prize pack. We are going to continue to accept donations even during the break.
Yep.
But as soon as it hits midnight, midnight Pacific time, we will stop taking those donations towards this game, and they will all roll over to the new rewards that we're going to be inputting into Tiltify for the next game's unlocks. So all of that is going towards getting to the next prize pack, but it's also going to start affecting the Shadowrun game, which is coming up soon. So pay attention to the Tiltify window and the updating reward milestones for that. Thank you guys so much for being
Yes.
here. We will be back shortly with some more 24-hour stream. Is there anything else we need to announce?
No, yeah, just stick around. We'll start Shadowrun in about half an hour. We're going to cut to a little video that the Alzheimer's Association put together. It's pretty cool. It's got some really cool things that lets you know what we're fighting for here. So if you have any stories that you'd like to share, you have loved ones who are affected or anything like that, please, if you don't mind, use the hashtag SlayALZ on Twitter or Instagram.
That's SLAYALZ.
Slay it, please.
And share your story with us, and we would be more than happy to share your story with everyone watching, so everyone can get an idea of how many people are affected by Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. So we're off now. I hope you guys come back and catch up what happens next week at 8 p.m. for Wildcards, but please stick around for Shadowrun Anarchy.
One final toast.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, drink.
Everyone raise your glasses to all of the amazing people who have donated so far, and to all of you who are still joining us and are maybe joining us from across the world. We hope you stick around with us for the rest of this marathon. Set them up and knock them down.
Clink.
And we'll leave you with some finger guns as we go to the video. Pew, 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 pew.